ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dog. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mind, you think you would.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Y'all, today has been a very busy day. But before we get started, you know this is Champagne and Things. Before I bring up the candy shop, let's take care of the business of this channel. If you want to join my tribe, please stand by my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn on those notifications. Make sure you get notified every time we go live. Like the video, share the video, and comment in the comment section below to keep us in the algorithm. Also, if you're in the chat, comment in the chat. We're going to play the intro, and we're going to bring up the candy shop. We're going to get started, y'all. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every daily wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
Hey. Y'all, this has been a very busy day. This has been a very busy week. But what's going on with you?
I've been working and doing YouTube. It feels like a job, but I've been having some fun. I've been covering Love and Marriage Huntsville. Shout out to the show. I have another live coming, dropping some receipts of the people behind the scenes. So make sure you check me out. It will be this Sunday.
And we also did something on your channel yesterday.
Oh, yes. So we talked about emasculating the Black man. And are we as Black women really doing that? So make sure you check that out next week. I don't think we'll be on Popcorn's channel. We haven't figured out the channel, but it's part 2 of that conversation. And so Def will be there. He came up yesterday.
It was a very important conversation. I'm gonna put it in my community tab after we get done today. So that if you guys do want to check that out, please do. It was such a great conversation from different walks of every sexuality to, you know, it was just a great conversation. It's a conversation that needs to be had. To just make sure that us as Black people really figure it out for each other. So I loved it.
Right.
But yeah, you know, my day has been hectic. I went to school today. I got my first field trip tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm afraid.
You and these kids.
Yes, I'm afraid. But I have my first field trip tomorrow. If you guys missed it, we just interviewed Chandrika from Candy and the Gang literally right before this. That interview was amazing. I mean, Chandrika was definitely cool. And I'm excited because we do have Brandon from Candy and the Gang next week on Wednesday as well. So make sure you guys turn your notifications on because that's going to be a very interesting one as well. And I found out today that we're going to have Dom Unique coming very soon as well. So that's really dope. You ready?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Let me pull up my notes. Let's get into the Megan Thee Stallion because I just kind of know a little bit about that off the top of my head. So Megan Thee Stallion did an interview with Gayle. And she gave us some insight on the things that's going on with her and Tory Lanez.
You didn't say hello to anybody. But
Oh, wait. Listen, see, I'm already off whack. What's going on here? Gigi's in the chat, Cat in the chat's in the chat, Vicky.
yes,
What's going on?
hey,
Shy Thomas.
everybody.
Thank you for reminding me. Pink Dynamite. What's going on? The Real Estate Insider. Remain Teachable. What's going on? Who else? Mimi Twin. What's going on? I think that's all everybody's in the chat. If y'all here, get in the chat. We'd love to see it.
Yes, thank you all for joining us.
Okay, we got ODU right. What's going on? Where y'all logging in from? We'd love to know that as well.
Yes.
But yeah, so let's give them a little bit more time to comment in the chat. I'll be rushing up to feel like people like get into the stories. Just simply, what's going on?
Hey, just simply.
I rush so much because I be so nervous all the time. That's the only reason why. And thank you, not Chi-Town. Yes, make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe button. Thank you. Okay, Washington, D.C. We got Dallas. My tub.
Am I freezing? Did I freeze at all?
I didn't see freeze.
Okay.
GA and hit the likes. Thank you so much for that.
Yes.
All right, y'all. So we got people from all over. So I'm so excited about talking about Megan Thee Stallion. Sorry. Okay, we got Oregon. We got Charleston, South Carolina, NYC. Okay, so we got people from all over the place.
Yes.
We definitely thank you guys for supporting us. Chicago, hey, from Chicago, love you guys. Thank you, Karen. Thank you so much for joining me in the candy shop. This is my story, the candy shop.
So this is my story.
The candy shop.
But no, going to Meg Thee Stallion. Of course, we're familiar with the situation in 2020. Into an altercation with Tory Lanez and her best friend. She's claiming that Tory Lanez shot her. Tory Lanez recently has had a gag order put out against him where he can't talk about the case at all. And Meg Thee Stallion was recently interviewed by Gayle. What is her last name?
I can't remember her last name, so I'll just say Gayle.
Is it Gayle King?
Gayle King, I think it's Gayle King.
Yes. And so the interview, a lot of people are saying it does not seem authentic. She was crying.
Oh, yeah, you freeze me now.
I believe her story. Yeah.
I definitely believe her story. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I definitely believe her story. And I think people who are mad about her telling her stories because he can't tell his story, but he's the one that's under scrutiny about what happened, not her. So she's allowed to tell her story. He has to tell his to the judge, as he should.
Yes, and thank you, Remain Teachable. Yeah.
Look how that. Okay.
But no.
Be careful with that now.
Lord.
Bad penny might show up.
Yeah. But I did want to know, because I know we titled this, I guess it's Megan versus Vivica Fox. And Vivica is saying now that Megan should not have spoken up. The interview, it was I'm surprised that she went I'm surprised that she even spoke about it with Gayle. I wish she would not have spoken to her. Oh, did I freeze?
You are.
Because it wasn't in her favor. It wasn't favorable to Meg Thee Stallion. I'll just say that. I want to hear what some of the people in the chat have to say about it as well. But what are your thoughts? Why do you think interviewing with Gayle was a good look?
I think one, because I believe Megan. I don't think that she's lying. And what she said made a lot of sense because it was around the time that, what's his name? Who got killed?
Tory Lanez. Oh, wait. Oh, George Floyd.
George Floyd got killed. I understood that. And I think there's a lot of women who are in situations that come to that where they don't tell about their DM.
Yeah. No,
Um,
and not to cut you off, I believe that part of her story, but I really feel like Meg does not know who shot her. I think she doesn't know. I believe she was shot. As for what she told the police that night, I agree with her. As
but
a
then, but why did he apologize and then offer her money though?
mm, maybe because he felt guilty for sleeping with Kelsey, because allegedly he was sleeping with her best friend, and Kelsey and Tory Lanez put her in this situation for it to be found out.
I don't see her saying that he shot her over that though. Like going this far, I don't think that she would do that. Like if I'm going to Gayle King, I'm not coming to Gayle King to lie. That's not an R. Kelly situation.
I was gonna say R. Kelly went to
Yeah.
jail.
Yeah, it's not that type of situation, you know. And I think that, you know, we had this conversation yesterday about protecting Black women because that's such a big statement right now for her. This is if she's lying, this is another Jussie Smollett.
No, I don't think she's lying. I do believe she was shot, but I really
Mhm.
feel like she does not know how
I
things
think she knows.
transpired. She
I
was
think she
drunk
knows.
though. She was extremely drunk, and she was shot where it seems like they were behind her. So yeah, she's saying Tory Lanez, but does she truly know?
She said that he was standing over top of her in the car and he was shooting at her and saying Dansby.
Mm,
Like she was very detailed as to who shot her in this interview. So I definitely believe that she knows who shot her or was shooting at
mm.
her, whatever. Now maybe there was more than one person shooting at her. I don't know that part, but from what she said, that sounds like some narcissistic type of person who feels like he has this dominance over this woman,
Or
and
that
she's there,
he had been
and
caught.
he and what?
I said, or he shot her because he had been caught. Because I
Hmm.
know of men that get abusive. Once you call them out, oh goodness, that's my 1-year-old. Once once you
She's like,
call
he
them
shot
out,
her. He shot her.
yeah. Once you call a narcissist out for what they done, so I can believe that aspect. But I really wish that her story wouldn't have changed so much, because she's losing credibility as she does these interviews, and she really needs to seek her counsel, her lawyer.
Hmm.
Why would they let
Hmm.
her go up on Gayle King? If it were me, I would not. I actually would not have said anything.
I think the lawyer sent her to Gayle King to tell the real story because I feel like her original story, from what she said, it makes sense because she didn't know what was going to happen. She wasn't only concerned for his life, but her life because of George Floyd. They're telling us left and right. So the story might have changed, but I feel like she's in a
I
safe
agree with that.
space. Yeah, she's in a safe space now. I feel like she's able to tell her real story now. And I mean, that to me makes sense.
I agree. I'm gonna restart my computer because I feel like
Okay.
I keep freezing, but
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Cindy says, I believe he shot her, but I don't believe they weren't intimate. That and her pausing didn't seem truthful. I don't know if I believe that either, Cindy. So I'm with you on that part. You know, she might not want to admit that part, especially because of everything that had transpired. But I do. I'm with you on that. I believe her story, but there is a sense of elusiveness to how she speaks on it, like she's confused or leaving details out of some reason. I think that she can't say everything. And I feel like that's where that's coming from. Because again, I'm pretty sure she does have attorneys who are coaching her on what she can and cannot say. And being in that type of situation, you do get a little nervous because you don't know what you can and cannot say, especially when you really want to tell what really happened. So I can see that, Cat, in the chat. I definitely can see that. Sorry, Tom said I believe her. I believe the first time that she told her story, she was still trying to be a protector, and now she is disclosing everything and telling the truth. That's what I believe. That's exactly what I believe. What's going on, Aquarius MC? And on my phone, I agree. So that okay. Tory Lanez is problematic. Yeah, absolutely, La Chanel. I believe that. I believe that as well. So while we're waiting on the King to come back, because this is kind of a long story, I'm not gonna read all of it. But Vivica Fox says Megan Thee Stallion shouldn't have spoken before the trial, as she weighs in on Tory Lanez's alleged shooting case. Vivica A. Fox says Megan Thee Stallion shouldn't have spoken before the trial as she waits. Oh, that's the thing that's read. Cocktails with Queens have chimed in on the latest topic in the hip hop industry, this time focusing on Megan Thee Stallion, officially addressing for the first time in a recent interview the alleged shooting involving Tory Lanez. Megan Thee Stallion, 27, alleges Tory Lanez, 29, shot her in the foot during a recent episode of Fox Soul's Cocktails with Queens. You know, all the girls that's on there, they discussed it. The interview with CBS Morning host Gayle King. During the interview, Megan described the trauma she endured from the alleged shooting. While sipping their cocktails and voicing their opinions on aspects of the interview, host Claudia Jordan directs the conversation to Vivica A. Fox, asking her thoughts on the interview. Not holding back, not holding back is my problem right there. Vivica A. Fox responded, I personally think Megan made a mistake talking. She continued, if this is going to trial, the first thing we have to remember is whatever you say and do can be held against you. So, we as women have to realize we need to practice patience sometimes and, take the emotional aspect out of things, especially if you are trying to prove a case and prosecute a case. Vivica added that she doesn't believe speaking before the trial took place was the best idea, and she wished Megan would have had people that better advised her. She said, I don't know who advised her to speak before the trial happened. I don't think it was a smart idea. I really don't. I'm not saying that I don't feel her pain, that she didn't experience some kind of trauma, but I really think that some of her people should advise her until this is settled, and then you can tell your side. That's when you should talk.
Not to cut you off,
that's basically it.
I agree with Vivica. So because of all of the publicity and the gag order for him, I honestly would not speak until after the case. I wouldn't want to draw too much attention to it, because when you do that, you open yourself up for public opinion. Now we're all here. We're giving our opinions on it, and even though the jurors are not supposed to listen to what our opinions are, you just don't know. I to be honest, I would not have spoke on it, because I would stick to my same story. I would say whatever I had to say for the courtroom, and that's just me. But I don't agree with her speaking out. And with Gayle King, for me, the integrity of Gayle King, me looking at what the whole R. Kelly situation, I would not have gone on there because of that. But
I think that's just how people feel like they get their story out. I mean, she's like the new Oprah in 2020, in the 2000s, I think. I think that.
Well, I need to talk to Oprah then.
But Tory and his friends been speaking out this entire time, discrediting her.
Exactly.
And I feel like
sorry. Exactly. They can do that. They can make themselves look like idiots, because what people will know about me is I'm going to speak where it matters, in the courtroom. Y'all can spin all these narratives in everything, but what you will see about me when I speak in that courtroom and I tell what my true story is, that is what's going to matter to me. And so I would go on a tour after everything is all said and done. But yeah, DJ Academics, I wanted to talk about this. DJ Academics, T.I., Joe Budden, all these people have been speaking on her and giving their opinions and attacking her as a Black woman, her looks and all of that. To me, I would not even feed into all of that. And hey, Rick Herb, just because they're trying to tarnish her image, I still wouldn't say anything. And then if people tried to bring up my image and what I rap about, I would address it in the courtroom, and that would just be me.
Yeah. I mean, I do see that side of the story, but I feel like they've been saying so much, and Megan has been going through all the stuff. People don't believe that this really happened. They don't believe that he shot her. They don't believe anything that Megan does, and it's tarnishing her image. So I think this is like her PR saying, like, listen, do this with Gayle King, because honestly, it hasn't been very favorable of her until now. Like, people are really seeing what she's saying and believing, like, oh, okay, I can see this has happened or whatever. And I understand Vivica Fox point of view, but I also feel like when you've been through trauma in your life, you can't tell someone when to speak or when not to speak about it. Granted, it may mess up your court case or whatever, but it's your trauma.
Well, maybe I
And
would have, not to cut you off, maybe I would have used my own platform to speak what was going on. So I follow her on IG, I follow her on Twitter, I follow her on I'm sorry, not Twitter, but TikTok. So maybe I would have used my platform to say something versus going to Gayle King. I still, and I know Nihar said, and shout out to Nihar, thank you for joining. She said Vivica and Lisa Ray are old school. Maybe I'm old school too. I would have waited to speak my piece in the court case, and then after everything has been said and done, then I would come out with my story. Because to me, I don't care if the men run amok and do whatever. They're showing the misogyny, and that's what you respect from them. They're sensationalizing and getting their clicks and views off of my name. So let them get that. I would use that in court. Like, I have men bashing me. I'm sorry, I would be the Black Karen in court, and I would have.
But I also think this goes along with our conversation from yesterday, because it's like, if this gets ahead of her, where all these men are giving their opinions and they're discrediting her, it tarnishes her name. I mean, she's a celebrity at the end of the day.
How is it tarnishing her name when not one woman has come out and said something about her? That's the thing.
I'm gonna tell you how it's tarnishing her name, because when Academic came out and said what he said, I think it was about it was something about the DNA or the fibers of the book or something like that.
It was inconclusive, but he tried to say that.
But they spoke before that part came out.
But then he had to kind of retract his statement, though, because it was inconclusive.
Right, but I'm saying before that happened, we didn't know that. So they were speaking before, they were arguing over the internet. They were tarnishing her name, and they've been doing this for a long time. What's going on, Gabor? Gabor said, I've been side-eyeing the Stallion for a minute now. She has been moving funny way before the Tory situation. I don't see it. And I think that, after a while, I mean, it's the Virgo in me. I'm going to say that. After a while, I'm going to get fed up. I got to say something, because I can't sit here and let y'all keep running my name in the ground. It's not working.
The Gemini in me would be the Black Karen. And I would say, because of what he did in court, I have all of these men that are misogynists that say things about Black women regularly, now tarnishing me because he shot me. I'm telling you, I would play it up. Like, I would not have said anything. And I would say, I've tried to be a woman about my business. I have an income that I have to maintain, an image that I have to maintain. And how can I do that when I have Black men tarnishing me every single day after I've been shot? I'm telling you, I would have played it up.
I can see that.
I would have played it up in court. I'm sorry. Shout out to Nihar and remain teachable. I'm sorry. I would have been the Black Karen in that court case. I would have been like, I didn't want to speak about this until I felt safe in court speaking about it. So.
And what's going on to Just Simply Red Label Confessions and Cardi B in the chat?
Yes, hey Cardi B.
I just feel really bad for her, because this is a hard situation. It's not there. I don't feel like there's a wrong or right way to handle this.
And I would say I sought counsel and therapy because this was a hard situation. It was traumatic, and that would be mentioned in court too. So I would not have gone on Gayle King. I'm sorry, I would not.
Fierce Public Company said, for me, I'm just going to gather my opinion after the case.
I agree.
What's going on, Fierce? And what's going on to Candy R?
Hey, Candy R. I love Candy.
Hold on, here go board. No, Nancy Dillon, the Rolling Stone reporter, is the one who had to backtrack. She claimed Academics was lying, and that's the stuff Academics mentioned weren't talked about in backtrack hours later. I thought that when he go ahead.
I will say this: when Academics was saying what he said, though, the court case, nothing had started.
Yeah.
And so even though it came out inconclusive, he acted like that cleared Tory Lanez when it didn't.
It did. Yeah, that was the thing that's what I was talking about. And I also feel like Lala Chanel, I feel bad for her. I wish she would have just told the truth in the beginning because now her integrity is in question. Take all these, shoot these niggas. Take them out. No, I'm sorry. I don't really mean
Well,
that, but I'm just saying.
they would have shot her.
Shot her
That's the
too.
thing.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
and I'll say this, not to cut you off, and I'm sorry, I feel like I keep cutting you off, so Deb.
No, you good. You good. You good.
But as a black woman in that situation, and I completely identify with her. With George Floyd happening, we also know what happened with the young man here in Atlanta who was shot in the drive-through by police. He was asleep in his car. With all of that going on, as a black woman, I'm not only protecting myself, but I am protecting everybody that's here with me, because once police hear that there is a gun involved, automatically they are pulling their guns.
Get on the ground. Put your hands behind
I've
your
been
back.
in that situation. So I speak from experience. It don't matter if this person got a gun. I'm not associated with them, but because we're all black, they're associating me with this person. And I don't mean to yell. I feel like I'm yelling into my mic, but I'm keeping it all the way 100.
Yeah.
Like, and
Me
you know,
herself.
how Atlanta is.
Yeah. That's why I don't that's why I don't even drive in Atlanta. Uber me, please. Pull over the Uber driver before you pull me over. I'm dead ass serious. People think I joke about that, but I literally let my car go because I just don't trust cops in Atlanta. I don't.
Exactly. And even though I love Keisha Lance Bottom, she lost me when she
I did
had
not.
them college kids raided in
When I
downtown
saw
Atlanta.
that, I was done with her. I'm gonna unprivate my video I made about her probably tomorrow, because when that happened, I made a whole video on YouTube about her. Nobody was watching it, but I made a video about her because when I seen that, I'm like, listen, and I showed where the news was saying different from what she was saying. And she was trying to be the celebrity of Atlanta, not what was she, the mayor?
Not the mayor, yeah.
Yeah. She wasn't trying to be the mayor. She was trying to be T.I. and Killer Mike's friend. Man.
So I will say this. I like Keisha Lance Bottom, graduate of a HBCU like myself. So I liked her. To me, she's no different than the man that they're trying to bring back as the mayor.
I don't even know who that man is, but what I did know was when she went on to that report when COVID started and that stuff happened, she went on going, go home. I told my son to go home. Man, first of all, that's your son. Second of all, you asked people to do one thing, to peaceful protest, and they did that. The news reported that. So when those cops came down there, what you should have told the cops to do was go home.
But remember, right?
They didn't start looting and doing all that stuff until those cops started messing with the black people.
And not to
the news in real time reported that. And so that's why I didn't have respect for her.
Yeah, I didn't have respect for the former mayor that they were trying to bring back, Mayor Kasim Reed. He was getting kickbacks from the government. So, I mean, and we can go down a rabbit hole with that.
We need another one. We need another one. Somebody else better, because neither one of them was a good one.
Yeah.
Sorry. Megan was clearly shot. Why are they acting like she wasn't? I don't know, guys. Shottown said, you're right, Candy. It happened to me too. And Gabor said, no, off with their heads. Not off with their heads. Unveil them all if I got shot. LOL. But have you seen her macaroni and cheese though?
No, I have not.
I ain't seen neither. But if it doesn't look like black people, it would make sense to me. I didn't like it. I was not a fan of Keisha Lance Bottom at all.
Yeah.
Because them kids in that car that should never happen. I want to go on a tangent, but let me go on real quick. That's what happened to those kids in that car. Literally, it should have never, ever happened. From the timeline of what they asked for to the time that it happened, those kids were in the car on the way home. They told those kids to go home.
Yeah.
Those cops should have never stopped them.
Exactly. But I don't know what was going on downtown. Because you remember that was
They
in
were
down.
trying. They were trying. I'm gonna tell you what was going on because I was down there before that happened.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to get the people out of there before that time stopped. The news was down there, and I like I said, I'm proud of my video. The news was down there. They was like, you know, what she asked for is happening. It's peaceful. That's going on. Everybody that was down there was reporting that it was very peaceful. What happened was the cops started. It was like whatever time frame that the curfew was. They didn't give those people time to even leave. When that time started, they bum rushed those people.
Yes.
And it didn't matter whether you was on your way home like those kids were, or you were out still in the park or wherever or in the streets. They just started bum rushing us, and that was in every city that was happening. So
Yeah.
her speech should have been, and then she was like, "Killer Mike and T.I. owns this park." That's not what they looted. It wasn't. It was not what they looted. She was not even connected to what was going on.
Right.
It was like I want to
go to Lala Chanel's comment. So when I'm saying I'm protecting everything, when I was in a situation where it was a gun and it's all of us, I'm protecting myself because as a black person, which I can't tell by your picture if you're black or white, but as a black person, regardless of who had the gun and who shot me, the police don't care. We are all black people sitting here. So if I mention that there's a gun, I could become the criminal. So I'm protecting not only myself, but just everybody. So I know what young rich. But no, I'm just saying as black people though, and I'll give another example. In a other neighborhood I used to live in, it was a white neighborhood. My neighbor across the street was shooting. And when I reported that, because at the time I was pregnant with my child, I didn't want my house shot up, even though it's a good neighborhood. But the white man in my neighborhood has thrown a party and he's shooting at one of his guests. I called the police. They want to know what's going on with me. Even though my neighbor, the white neighbor, is shooting. When the police arrive, they don't arrest anybody. They send everybody home, but they're still wondering who called the report in. Because I a black woman called the report in. So
I'll tell you, just today, I was sitting on my porch and a cop pulled up to an abandoned house across the street from my house. And I said, "Sir, nobody lives there." He's like, "Oh, we got a 911 call from here." I say, "You do realize that there are two of the same street with the same addresses on it?" And he was like, "Oh, you are right." And that stuff happens over here all the time because my street, there are two of the same, like the other street that I live on. There's another street that has the same name and the addresses are still the same. Like when I do Uber Eats, sometimes they drop my food at that address. So he had to go over there. But I was like, I was hesitating to say like, "What you doing over here?" Because I mean, if the cops was called on my street, my neighbors would have said, "Yo, I called the cops." So I knew that something wasn't right. And Nihar said that she put it on IG and got dragged on IG. This is what talking about the macaroni.
Oh, her macaroni, yeah.
Yeah, for a week. Her mom couldn't even defend that mess.
It was too watery. I remember. Oh, so Lala Chanel. Oh, so you are black. I couldn't tell. I need my glasses on. Okay, so she's saying when Megan stated she was protecting Tori, Megan should have stated that us being black people, we were protecting. Well, she was protecting herself in the situation.
Chi-Town said, "As long as we black, all the police see is toe tags and them numbers on them." I agree. I mean, I understand that. Morris, I understand what you're saying, Candy Shop, but in that instincts, I don't believe Megan. There is no way she can make me believe she thought that after she was shot, she's saying that to play on our emotion. When you get shot, you can never even be sure you're going to live. I just don't believe that. I gotta protect me first.
Yeah,
I gotta protect me first.
There's other comments.
She doesn't want to be seen as a snitch, which is another thing that is damaging
Yeah,
to our community. To our
I
community.
agree with that because she's from
If you
Houston,
harm
and
me or a child, I'm telling.
it seemed like she mentioned something about that too. I can agree with that. So
She
her
did
being
mention
from
that.
Houston, yeah, her being from Houston, she didn't want to snitch on him.
Yeah. But when she said it on that interview, she was talking about herself as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what made it make sense for me. It was like I do get it because she's saying not only is she concerned about everybody that's in the car, but herself as well.
Right.
And I can see one of them shooting at her saying dance, be dance.
Yeah. So I do agree with Lala Chanel and Andrew Gabor. So if I had been shot, because I can say all day that I'm protecting me, which I still will protect me, but I never would have, it never would have can't come out of my mouth that I was protecting him as a black man had I been shot. And because
She didn't say she was protecting him. She said she was protecting everybody, including
well,
herself.
no, in that interview, but no, before
Oh,
that, she did say she was protecting him because of the George Floyd stuff. She did
okay.
say that. So I agree. Had
Okay.
that situation had come up, if I'm saying that nobody got a gun or whatever, I'm protecting me. I'm not necessarily saying it because of him, but I do. With the George Floyd situation, it's so hard to like this whole situation is crazy because yesterday I did feel that. Like she probably didn't want him killed either. But
Mhm.
had somebody had shot me realistically thinking about it, I'm gonna protect me. So I'm not gonna mention the gun, but I'm saying it to protect me, not necessarily him. So
But would so let's say let's hypothetical. Let's just say this. Let's say
mhm,
that she did say that, right? They
mhm.
shot and killed him. Are they going to blame her for that?
Wait, you said they should
Are black are black people going to blame her for Tory Lanez getting killed?
no, but still you don't want to see another black man murdered.
No, I'm saying if she would have been like Tory Lanez shot me when the cops pulled up, right? Let's say that they didn't touch anybody else in the car, they didn't touch her, but Tory Lanez resisted arrest and they shot and killed him. Would they had to blame Meg Thee Stallion for him getting killed?
I think our community would have, yes.
So to me, that's what I'm saying. That's why I understand what she said. Period. Because either say something or not, she would have still been wrong to people.
Mm. This is
Um,
so complex.
it is. I mean, and I think that we're sitting on different sides of the fence because we're not in the situation. Some of us have been in this type of situation before. We have said things, and people live to tell the story the next day. But there are also people who have, and they don't live to tell the story
And
the next day.
and we have to remember the context of whatever they were arguing about.
Right?
So that plays a part too,
Yeah.
because as black women, a lot of times we don't talk about the domestic violence that we receive in our relationships.
Yeah.
And we've seen it on YouTube with certain things going on now. Sometimes people discredit what you're saying anyway. So it's a
Mhm.
lot of different things that play into this. So
Young Rich Vivica got involved because on Fox Soul, on Fox Soul, of course, they do the news stuff, and so she just said that she wished that Megan wouldn't have said anything.
yeah.
She should have waited. And I think that Vivica is the last person to be giving out advice because she's still arguing with 50
But
Cent.
But yes, this is hard because as a black woman, in my experiences in being black, a lot of times people don't believe what you're saying. But had I been shot, I just don't know. Like to be honest, I don't know how I would react because it's been so many times where I have been victimized and nobody believed it and they discredited what I was saying. So I
Yeah.
honestly can't say how I would be until it actually happened.
It happens to
And
you,
that's
right?
sad.
Yeah. I agree with you. I mean, we can talk about this all day long because we're not sitting in the seats of either one of these people.
Mhm.
But I understand making a Stallion, and I feel like people want to say, "Oh, she's just being dramatic." I don't feel like it's real, but I mean, when it's done and when it's all said and done, if it's real, what do you say after that? You
Yeah.
know, it's
And
like,
Andrew, I do want to ask him, how was he trying to unalive her when he just shot her foot? Didn't that happen in Harlem Nights? He shot her
what
pinky
happened?
toe.
Wait,
He
what
said
happened?
he said, baby, if he shot me and got unalived, who cares? He was trying to unalive her. But she was shot. Her feet were shot, and it reminded me of Harlem Nights. When what's the actress? I forgot her name. I just think of her on Touched by an Angel. Have you seen Harlem Nights?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so damn. With Eddie Murphy and
I ain't
Richard
seen.
Pryor.
Listen. My black card has been revoked because I ain't seen a lot of these black movies that y'all been
Oh,
seeing.
MG. Well, you have to watch Harlem Nights. Eddie Murphy shoots the lady from Touched by an Angel. I forgot her name, but he shoots Della Reese. He shoots in the foot, and she was like, "You shut out my pinky toe."
Yeah, I know the people's names, but I don't know. I've never seen the movie. Chi-Town said to me, this goes right back to the conversation we were having last night. That's what I said, you know.
Yeah.
How drunk was everybody that night? Child, I mean, they was at the club.
Very.
Who knows? They're very drunk.
Megan seemed drunk.
I can't even imagine being shot at OMGPT. Okay, cat in the chat.
Yeah.
Younger says, see what I mean? And she trying to act uppity about having a peach on Russell. What? What? How did we get here? You can die by getting a shot. You can get shot.
Yeah.
You can bleed to death. That is very true. That is very true. Delarie. Oh yeah, we got you.
Delarie.
He could have crippled her for life. And you know, she has that little dance that she does. That's her staple. You know, the knees thing when she's doing the knees thing. So yeah, I mean,
to be honest, and I'm gonna give my opinion. I did not think that he shot her. I thought it was the bodyguard or her friend Kelsey. To be honest, that was just what I thought. But she's saying it was him because she was pissed off about everything that transpired that night and the information that she found out. But she's saying he shot her, so I'm gonna go ahead and.
She said in an interview that he was standing over top of her in the car, like out of the window, and told her to dance.
I thought she was shot at outside. I don't know. It's a lot.
She was outside of the car. She said she didn't want to. She said she was ready to go. They didn't want to go. They ended up leaving. I think that's what she said. I forgot. Allegedly, this is what she said. But I don't remember what she said. That she got out of the car, and when she got out the car, he shot at her and said, "Dance, bitch, dance."
Yeah, I do remember she did say that. And
said, don't shoot me at all. I want all my fingers and toes. Could you imagine the man sucking your toes? Okay. And they do need to subpoena the bodyguards, but they need to subpoena everybody in their car. I miss Della Reese.
I do too.
When you go watch Harlem Nights, we will return your back.
Thank you. You have to watch Harlem Nights.
At least I knew Della. You didn't even know Della Reese's name. I did. So
I forgot. I'm tipsy. That's why I didn't remember her name.
I'm tipsy too, but I still knew Della Reese.
Oh goodness.
I just want to know, will they deport his Okay, so let's move on to the next.
And that was another thing that pissed me off. Now, I was upset with dating him or sleeping with him because he's only allegedly 5'2" or 5'3", and this lady is 5'10". Like, what's going on here?
She's a savage, classy, bougie, ratchet.
Not with a leprechaun. Like, no.
The baby and Tory Lane with this alopecia, Will Smith try me. Both need to just get the. And no, I didn't mute myself. I just read it in silence.
Yeah, I had to mute myself.
I still stand with Megan Thee Stallion. I believe everything that she said until it's proven that she is lying. I'm standing with Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes. Well, what are our other stories? I didn't know we was going to spend.
Now, I will hope that you have read the first one I sent you because I didn't get the chance to read.
I read all of them.
The Tami Roman stuff is what I want to talk about.
Yes, I read it.
Okay, because I didn't get to read all of it.
So Tami, is it Romaine or Roman?
Roman.
Or Tami Roman.
Romaine. Let's call her Tami Romaine.
So Tami Roman, I guess, was in a back and forth with Coi Leray, who is Benzino's daughter.
Yes.
Actually 50 Cent put up a post supporting Coi Leray, saying that she was going to be on TV. Benzino got upset, and the Shade Room posted about it. And Tammy Roman said something, or Tammy Roman said something, basically supporting Coi Leray. But Tammy was like, basically, my daughters wouldn't be involved in this; they mind their business. And Coi Leray got upset with that, and she was saying, as a grown woman, you should be minding your business and leading by example. And so one of Tammy's daughters made a diss track. I couldn't see it because it was taken off of Instagram, but I wanted to see it.
Jazz.
Yes, Jazz made a diss track to Coi Leray. And so it's been that. Oh, goodness.
You already know.
Oh my goodness. And I just saw Andrew Gabor's comment about Tammy's juices. I looked at the comments.
Because you know she messed up Marlo's clothes.
Oh goodness.
But she returned them. She had to pay for them. And the card got declined.
I did not know. But Coi Leray, you know, she had the hit with Nicki Minaj. I don't know. I'm not that familiar with
her. Have you heard that song before?
Yes, I have.
Is it a good song?
It's all right. I mean, I've heard it. It's popular.
I didn't even know about it until I started reading this.
Going back to the argument though at hand, I don't think it's not a hit, Andrew. Okay.
Thank you.
But I've heard it because I feel like I'm getting up there in age. I'm not old, but I'm not Coi Leray's age either. But now, and looking at everything, I don't think what Tammy said was wrong at all. I think Coi Leray was extra sensitive. Tammy was supporting her, and Coi Leray was like, anybody that said anything. I don't know why she came from Tammy, because everybody comments on the Shade Room anyway. If anything,
wasn't her dad coming for her too?
Yeah, he came for her because 50 Cent talked about talking about he's gonna have her on a show or whatever. And so her dad came back and was like, that's funny because right now you're in a lawsuit with Stars and you don't even own the BMF, like that show or whatever. And so he was like, he's promising my daughter that she's gonna be in this show when he's not even on good terms with Stars. Basically, that's what he was saying.
Conspiracy time. Let's go with this. Conspiracy time. This Benzino stuff is a humiliating ritual for Cori's music career. Okay, I'm okay. Now I know where we're going here. The thing Kanye Simpson, Screamer for Hudson. Oh, Screamer. Okay, and Meg the
Clydesdale
did allegedly that. What the conspiracy says.
What? So the Benzino stuff.
Is this like an embarrassment ritual?
So is this the Illuminati? Is that what it is?
I knew where it was going. I couldn't read those names, but yes. So I love Nikki, but it's time to be a mother.
Nikki is the same age as me. I'm not gonna be a mother, as they say.
No, but she's a new mom. She needs to go be a mom.
Me and Nikki, actually, Nikki is a year older than me, but or us, I should say. I forget. So that we're the same age.
She's a year older than me.
Yeah, I believe she's a year older than us.
She's 39.
She lied about her age.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, listen, I don't want to get into Nicki Minaj because the barbs will show up. If I say her more, don't say her name one more time, because 3 times they'll show up here. It's gonna be a mess. I just don't know. I don't know. Tammy, I just feel like this is like scuttlebutt. This is what she said about Evelyn when she came at the basketball. Watch scuttlebutt.
Tammy comments on everything though. Like, why all of a sudden?
Yeah, but I'm with Cori. Like, why is your old ass in the comments sections talking about young people's business?
It's not young people, because like Tammy said, let's be clear. 50 Cent and her daddy are grown people. So why can't she?
Why they old asses in there? I mean, it's the same for them. Like, 50, it doesn't change.
50 mentioned Coi Leray first, and the daddy came back and said something, and then Tammy gave her opinion. And Tammy
Tammy's daughter should have made the Tammy's daughter
Tammy
should
was
not,
supporting Coil Ray somewhat.
but she should have not been in the business. It's not her business. Let the daughter do it. This is not Basketball Wives. Let it go. You quit it. Let your daughter do her thing, handle her own business, because now it's like somebody's mom's in my business. It's like, when you go when your kid is in school and you're like, Mom, please don't say nothing. This is what it looked like to me.
But the mama is talking about the daddy and his friend, so they're all around the same age. I really don't see what was wrong.
The parents are fighting instead of the kids. Like, this is not.
And I know Cromartie said that her daughter should have stayed out of it, but when you talk about my mama, what was said? That's what I'm gonna be.
Don't let us call DJ Duffy back over there, Tammy, because she don't beat your ass in front of your daughter.
I love your clip that you play at a show. I love that clip.
Cori throw Benzino under the bus every other day, child. She would go over there and work with 50. She ain't loyal at all, okay? Let the kids deal with it. Like, Tammy, just be on Fox Soul. Do your little show. And thank you, Cindy. See, I think the parents should have stayed out of it, period. Benzino is trying to... Benzino, we trying to find out what happened with the transgender woman. We still want to know what's going on here. The last thing you should be doing is get over here in these kids' business, period.
Oh, Lord.
Because, the phone call, we heard the phone call. Now, I said what I said.
And not Jazz DeGeneres. I'm not I thought so Jazz is a part of the community?
Yes. Actually, both of her daughters are.
What?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
One we already knew one was.
I thought Jazz was just a tomboy.
No. Lyric and Jazz both have already came out.
Oh, okay. So I don't follow them. So
one is just fluid, and the other one is. Well, she said she was fluid too.
Okay. But do you not know all the young people are saying that though, that they're fluid? That's like the new.
Her kids are not those age kids. These are still kids that's not in that group. So no, we're not doing that.
Okay. All right. All right.
Okay, you want to move with the mix? I just want Tammy to do I want to go back to Basketball Wives. Seriously, I get that you want to be an actress, but you're almost. I feel like this is kind of a. I'm not. Before I say this, I'm not saying this is Nene Leakes, but it's kind of the same thing. It's like you feel like you're bigger than what you've done. Like, you are known for a reality show. You should capitalize on that. Still get your shows and stuff, do your thing, but go back to what you know for. People love you for, because now. People don't, the stuff that she's done, ain't been stuff we still watching. True.
I agree. But Tammy was my favorite basketball wife.
She was mine until she got above it. Like, I'm going to come in and then walk out. And I was like, this.
Well, her and Evelyn were not getting along, and Shawnee was acting, to me, funny with both of them. Even though Shawnee was more team Evelyn anyway, and I felt bad for Tammy. I'm sorry.
Was she?
Yes, I feel like she was team Evelyn.
I think she was friends with both of them. I feel like Tammy was mad because she was able to laugh at Evelyn and Tammy's jokes, because Tammy was definitely telling jokes about Evelyn. And I don't want to take us down rabbit because y'all know I'm an Evelyn fan, and y'all people in the chat know that already. I'm an Evelyn fan. Gabor, don't write nothing in the chat. She was a fan of. She was friends with both of them, but Tammy wanted something different. I didn't understand it. Let's talk about Portia.
Okay, what's going on with Portia?
So apparently, she is still going on the storyline that she is getting married to this man. She just had. She just had her bridesmaids brunch.
Oh goodness. Like, I need another drink after that.
I'm like, oh, like what? You're not even. I feel like Portia's trying to get a spin-off of a spin-off.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like, so does she not have enough money yet? Like, the charade will be over for me. I just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, I had the pictures too. I couldn't put everything up because it was too much. You know what? I can send to my phone as I can show
Maybe
y'all.
Dennis ain't sold enough hot dogs. I don't know what she's.
She ain't marrying Dennis.
I know that, but she has her child, and she can receive the support.
But shouldn't her husband be on it?
I mean, I won't say.
Or her fiance?
I won't say anything.
Gabor said, "Where's her French American?" I'm about to send you. I'm about to show the pictures. And give me 1 second. Well, let's keep talking about that. So I thought that we were done with Portia.
I'm laughing because Gabor said Magic City.
Yes, that's all. No,
it was at the Cheetah. That's the other one.
I thought the Portia's family doesn't really matter because I'm gonna fight all of them was over. I thought we were done talking about her. But apparently, Bravo reported that she had her bridesmaids brunch. Now you know, Shamia is a bridesmaid, and her sister.
Yes,
those are the only two people that I could identify. But I really didn't want to know about Portia's.
So and we all know another content creator that has covered Portia and Simon so much. I thought it was already exposed that Simon don't even have any money.
Maybe it's Portia's money.
Like what is the reason? What was the reason? That's how I feel.
Listen, that's her man. She gonna stand beside him.
Like, you don't get. I am so confused. I'm very confused because a lot of their lifestyle has been debunked anyway.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Here's the pictures. That's her bridesmaids.
Okay.
They look cute. But I mean, is this gonna last?
No comment. No.
What is there a prenup?
A prenup for what? I heard Simon is broke. Like, what do we need a prenup for? Is it gonna protect her?
Dennis' mom wanted him to have one, so is Miss Diane promoting for her to have one? Cindy, she said, "I'm tired of Portia. Does anyone care if they get married or not? I don't. I don't either. I don't know what this was a report, but I want to talk about because I know y'all like some people like Portia. Simon's niece is also a bridesmaid. If she come back to Housewives, I just want to know the downfall of the relationship. That's it. Child, that's everybody's man with this.
I'm with Andrew Gabor. I 100% agree.
Fact. Who is it? Simon? What about Simon? What's he buying Coca-Cola for? Was that even true, or just a YouTuber talking like how to get? What about this? This is on Bravo.
She's talking about what I mentioned about a content creator. I don't want to say her name on your show.
You don't think this wedding gonna have? I don't know. Where the cousin from her daddy's side? Yeah, the one that was talking. That's what I want to know. Yes. What's her name? Mercedes. Is her name? Is that her name?
I don't know. I didn't watch Portia's show, to be honest. Even though I'm Team Portia, it was a train wreck. I didn't want to watch it because I didn't want it to tarnish my image of Portia.
You should have watched it because it's tarnished.
No.
You gotta remember Jessica did an interview and everything. Who is the content? You put it in the private chat, so I know you talking about.
Yes, I will.
I don't care what she does, just as long as we don't have to enjoy another season.
What did Lala Chanel say? I missed it.
I don't care what she does as long as we don't have to endure another season of Portia's Family Mess. Just throw the whole show away.
Right, I agree. Do you see my private comment?
Oh.
She
I
you
like
know,
her.
she reported about them all the time.
Does she? I didn't. I don't get to watch her a lot, but I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh, I just saw that. Hold on.
Yes.
Oh, shout out to Dennis.
What? What?
Dennis got the crew lounge in Douglasville coming soon.
Okay, I've been there. Now I will give him that. Now I don't like his hot dog restaurant, but I will give him Crew. I've gone to Crew off of Ponce, near Boogaloo.
Yeah.
That's the original one. I love it, even though I feel like I'm in a townhouse because it's so small. But
Wait, Dennis hot dog place?
no, Crew
Oh,
Lounge,
cool.
Crew
Okay.
Lounge. No, the hot dogs are horrible. But no, Crew.
Really?
I thought you had the hot dog. I gave a whole little story about it.
When I went there, it was called Splice.
The hot dog place or Crew?
No, that's about Dennis hot dog place. I'm talking about.
No.
Let's talk about crew. Let's talk about crew.
So Crew, I've gone there several times before he was even on the show, the original one, and I like it. It's a hookah lounge, upstairs, downstairs. It feels like a loft studio apartment, if that makes sense. Like the ceiling goes all the way up to the second floor. It's a good vibe. They got good music. The waitresses in leotards. They got Dennis's Crew Club was the first that I saw with the leaves background. So I liked it. I love the vibe. The only thing about Crew was you had to make a reservation before you went. It was always busy. Hey, NQ, good to see you.
Was it a restaurant?
It's a hookah lounge. And hey, Miss Bernice. It's a hookah lounge. They serve food. I would get the salmon burger. I got like lots of things, but I love their hookah. Like I'm in the hookah.
Maybe we get drag busy there when he comes here this weekend.
Yes, we got to go to the one off of Ponce.
Oh, I don't know. Busy does hookah though.
Oh,
we'll figure it out.
Yes, but I like Crew, but the hot dog place, at my old job, we had South Lake Mall near us, and they had the hot dog place in the mall, and so I ordered DoorDash for them to come and deliver it, and it was nasty. I've never had sweet potato fries that were nasty.
How's hot dogs nasty?
It was nasty. The bread, the toppings, the hot dog, it was just not. And it ain't like they had to drive far because literally my job was 5 minutes from the mall. So them hot dogs, no. And I should have known something. Portia was promoting them like they were so good, but that's why she was promoting them because they was not good.
All the Housewives events.
Nope, they was not good.
But you remember that literally, I mean, I don't know if y'all remember this, but when she did sponsor that thing, those hot dogs were still there when they left.
Exactly, because they're not good. They're not. Andrew said.
Remember, Portia said her singing style was a little Beyonce. What we don't do over here is Beyonce slander, and we're not gonna mention Portia and Beyonce in the same sentence. Absolutely not.
Oh, as Cromartie said, Gabor and is.
Absolutely not. Who said that?
Right. Who said that?
Okay, let's go to our last story. We went over a little bit out, so we're doing good. SWV is getting a biopic.
Yes.
I am excited about this. This is about to happen as part of this whole damn show for me.
Do you know SWV was the first CD I got when CD players came out. That was the first CD I got. Okay. When I was in the talent show in elementary school, we was dancing to I'm so into you, and we sang Weak. Like I love SWV. They are my all-time favorite group outside or besides Destiny's Child, because I love Destiny's Child.
I'm about to say, get it together over here. No,
yeah, I love SWV. But a lot of people love TLC. My group was SWV. Fourth grade.
My dad for Christmas was the first CD that we ever had in our house was TLC and Jodeci. The first CD that I ever purchased by myself was Monica.
I almost spit in my drink because Young Rich trolls my host on Mimosa Monday, Hannah. She
Somebody
said she
call.
looks. Hannah wore a leather shirt on one of my shows, and Young Rich was like, "You." She kept saying she looked like SWV, and Hannah got so mad. And Young Rich, I love you, Young Rich, but that I was dead, and Hannah was mad at me because I was laughing at Young Rich strong. Hey, Loki's. OMG.
They got
But
them a
it's
biopic over there. So Coco was saying that this has been kind of happening for over the years, but COVID has started. And so now they actually picked it up for real. Lifetime did. For me, you know what? I miss when the theaters were picking up biopics, honestly.
yes. But no,
I don't
Lifetime. I
I,
like
I don't feel like
not all of
Lifetime
them.
I don't feel like Lifetime does justice to our black
They
music artists that had came up. Honestly, I really don't.
let me go back to your
Because
story because they did justice to one of them. It was one of them that I watched. Not to cut you off. Now I
one
didn't
of
like
them.
the Whitney one because they had Bobby Brown acting like a heathen in the Whitney one.
Yeah, I don't
Like
the
that.
Leah one that Wendy Williams did, it wasn't
Oh
that
no.
great at all. Whitney's wasn't that great.
But no, they named some other people.
TLC's was good,
Yes,
but
TLC.
I
No,
wanted to see
TLC was
more.
VH1. TLC was
Oh,
VH1. But no, it was one that I liked. Let me see if I can go to. I'm on the post now looking for it. So Toni Braxton, I did like hers, and the Clark sisters. That was the other one that they did that I
the
liked.
Clark sisters belong on Lifetime. That's something that
What?
should be over there.
Excuse me?
It should be on Lifetime.
Excuse me.
It's not a main, like, this is not something that everybody in the world want to see. The Clark sisters, yes, that's not something that everybody want to see in the world.
So
People that
there.
went to church want to see that. But I'm
So
saying
there.
when it comes,
No,
when it hold on,
I'm not gonna let you
give
talk
me
about
give me a
the
second. Let me
legendary
plead my case.
Clark sisters. Now,
Let me plead
like,
my case. Let me plead my case. Let me plead my case. These are church people. If they can go to Lifetime, BET, MTV, they go to your public access channel. It's gonna be a hit because it's church. But when it comes to our people that we grew up with music wise, they deserve a lot more than Lifetime to me. I don't want to see SWV. I didn't want to see Whitney Houston. I didn't want to see Aaliyah. Absolutely not on Lifetime. Like, none of these, they deserve a bigger production than Lifetime. I'm sorry.
So who should produce the SWV
I
biopic?
want to see. I want to see. I don't even want to say Tyler Perry. I want to see, like, whoever did, like, Tina Turner's
Yeah.
story. Like, I want to see. I
So
want it
you
to
want
be
to see a real movie at the
a
movie?
real movie, not no special on Lifetime. I don't want to see that. I want to
But
see,
yeah,
like, if they do Destiny Child and Beyonce, I'm done.
I agree.
I'm done.
They messed up Whitney Houston and Aaliyah's. I
Yeah.
was very upset about Aaliyah's because Aaliyah, that I was her stan. I got my braids in the Aaliyah swoop. No, but
See, I said TLC was good because I thought it was on there, but it was on
no,
TV.
that
It
was
was on
VH1.
VH1. So I don't think that I seen one that I was like, oh yeah, they did them
So
justice.
let me think about this. SWV. I would love, even though people would hate this, I would like for BET to do it. BET did New Edition, and it was
Yeah,
good.
see, even that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want a Lifetime for SWV. SWV was a staple in my life.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I would rather
Yes.
BET put the money with New Edition. So yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it on BET with SWV if they put that money towards it. And they had people like Oprah or some of the black producers putting money
Who's invested into the black culture, who knows the stories, who are invested into what we know as people who grew up with this music. I did see that Coco wanted Seven Streeter to play her.
And I think that's a good pick. I love
I
Seven
did think
Streeter.
that. I think that
She
was
is
a
so
good.
underrated, but I love Seven Streeter.
She has a beautiful voice too, by the way.
Yes. No,
Absolutely not Zeus. No.
I'm sorry, Lemmy can't do it.
I want this. I would say put him in time, but somebody at one of my moms will really do it. Lifetime messed it up after the horrible Aaliyah about. Yeah,
But
I
Lifetime
don't.
did. I like Wendy Williams' biopic on
Wendy
Lifetime.
Williams was a part of that though.
I know, but it was
So
good.
that's fine. and that still doesn't give us a full disclosure. Well, I mean, maybe it did, but I want SWV to have, like, even if Escape, Brandy, Monica, like, I don't want them on Lifetime.
Right. Okay, I can see that. I don't know. Maybe Netflix for SWV.
I would love to watch them on Netflix.
Prime,
Hulu.
Amazon Prime.
No, Amazon Prime,
Not
absolutely not.
Amazon Prime.
They do not do good for me. No.
I like Amazon Prime. I watch their little movies.
Mm.
But no,
No.
Netflix, if they had a Netflix special, yes, I would definitely watch it.
How many times do we have to tell y'all Zeus is the project? And yeah, Rich, see, and I think Escape going to be on Bravo. I think that Bravo will do a great job with that, though.
I think with SWV, HBO, even though it's old cable, but I think HBO would be good for SWV too.
What happened to the days when you had to be legendary to get a biopic?
Yeah.
You don't think that SWV is legendary?
Yeah, I was gonna say SWV is very legendary.
Netflix is on the rise. I don't know what you're talking about, Young Rich. They have amazing shows right now.
Low key said not Prime either. Shotdown said Peacock. I don't think Peacock is that big yet, even though they have Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
But let me tell you, but the production of Bel-Air was amazing.
Yeah,
I would even give them.
Do you know? I wish we would have. I wish we would have reviewed it on here.
I mean, nobody did. We still can do it.
True.
It was Bel-Air was amazing. The way that was put together. The only thing I'm worried about is Will Smith's part in that, because we better get a season 2.
Oh yes, definitely.
If we don't, I'm gonna go smack Chris Rock.
No, I watched a video of Chris Rock today on Instagram, and he was talking about how he was shooting a movie, and one of the bodyguards or security for the movie was his old bully.
SWV don't have a Grammy?
Yeah, let me
look this up. Wait.
I gotta look it up too.
And just because they don't got a Grammy does not mean that they were not top tier.
They're still legendary. They may not have a Grammy now that I think about it. I don't even see on Wikipedia. I don't even see an awards option.
They were just nominees in 2013 and 1994. Wow. Damn. That's sad. Let's see if Escape did.
No, I know TLC did, but
TLC definitely did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh nope, Escape don't even have any.
I don't think Escape was as good as SWV, to be completely honest. But
they were around at the same time. That's all I know. Hold on.
SWV to me had more hits.
No, they didn't.
Really?
The only person who has Loki said it. Only Candy and Tiny got Grammys for writing credits.
Yeah, for Scrubs.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow, that's crazy. SWV doesn't have. I mean, Week is still playing to this day. No Grammy, huh? Can't never won a Grammy for a singing.
I was laughing because I just noticed that in the comments.
Wait, they have a Soul Train award. Wow, that's sad. I did not know that.
Yeah. Lady is
I'm
from the Midwest, so I'm originally from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, lived in Dallas, Texas after college. Part of my life I lived in Maryland, and now I live in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia.
I just don't feel like we should grade Black artists at that time success over the Grammys.
Yeah.
At all. I mean, if you wasn't Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, or Toni Braxton, hey, I mean, you did your thing. Thank you for your services.
I agree.
You know? I think to me, as a Black person, I mean, like I said, they sing in weekend talent shows till this very day. Exactly. They should. I don't know. I don't even know how they don't have one for the week at all. I don't know. I don't know how that happened.
Coco is, to me, Coco's voice is top tier.
Absolutely.
As it relates to like music, yes,
Yeah,
and singing,
absolutely.
gospel, R&B, all of that.
Oh, Diana didn't even have one. So there we go. So I mean, we can throw that out the window now. I mean, she wasn't the greatest singer either, though. But I
I'm
ain't.
just saying,
That's not my.
I
That ain't my
mean,
story to tell. But she still is. She's an icon, though.
Diana had the image, and like you said, she's an
Yeah.
icon. But no, does she deserve a Grammy? No, I don't think
Yeah.
Diana does.
And yes, low key lounge. Coco's voice is none other. No, I don't know.
Exactly. Oh, low keys,
Now
I
she
love
will.
you. Just like Brandy voice,
I'm not agreeing to
vocal
this.
Bible,
I'm not agreeing to this. I'm not agreeing to this.
the vocal Bible.
Nope.
Team Brandy. I'm not a Monica fan. Team Brandy.
Monica got more awards than her, though.
Neverland. That was Neverland. No.
Would you buy Diana Ross? I wouldn't.
I would buy the soundtrack to The Wiz, but I don't know if I'll find it.
I love her though. Baby Diana was sleeping with the right man. She said,
Thank you. Thank you.
It's the dream. It's the dream.
Thank you.
Move. Yes,
I can't believe this.
I'm with you, Chi-Town. No, never. I mean,
ma'am.
Let me tell you something about my girl Monica. Since we on this subject, Monica has been consistently making music for years. She has had great albums. Think about The Makings of Me was one of my favorite albums. What is the other one?
See, you can't even remember it. She's not legendary.
No. Because me and my we listen to this all the time. Hold on now. We're not going to do Monica like this.
Brandy is the vocal.
Still Standing is one of Monica's best albums. And that was in 2010. No. Brandy had a good album since what was it? What was it? One with Never Say Never? Never Say Never. That was the name of the album. That was the last one.
No, Brandy's every album was good. Full Moon, when we were in college, yes.
Full Moon. It was not even a full moon.
Oh, MG. So damn, like, come on.
It was not. It wasn't. Monica been putting out hits after that. And I'm sorry, Brandy, they keep calling her the vocal Bible. I don't know how she can be a vocal Bible. You can only be on one note.
I'm gonna post something on my YouTube channel. Hopefully they don't flag. I'm gonna post Brandy because she's the vocal Bible.
Should have known better. Brandy's entire.
I hate that song. I cannot stand this song. The only album that I like of Monica's is her very first album, Miss Thing.
And you need to listen to The Makings of Me. The Makings of Me was such a. I love it. Was so fun.
Go to Lamar's comment. Brandy is a goat, signed and stamped.
She does sound like a goat. I do agree. She sounds like a goat.
Don't. No, Candy sounds like a goat. But no, Brandy is the vocal Bible.
Just because Whitney Houston said it, Whitney Houston now. But tell me though, if she is the goat,
please
why does Monica have more hits than her?
Please go to Mr. Andrew Gabor's comment.
It's there. We got to stop saying everything is a hit because you like the song. I'm talking about what the Billboard says. I'm talking about what I said, what the Billboard said.
No.
And the Billboard said that Monica has more hits than
the Billboard said that Monica is just a step above Keisha Cole and they can stay in the gutter where they were.
But Brandy is in the gutter.
No, Brandy is not in no gutter. Brandy is Hollywood.
Fighting folks. She killing people in the car.
She's Cinderella.
She lied about pregnancies and marriages.
See, the hate is real.
So there, Team Monica. Okay. I'm a F one.
No.
I ain't starting no mess with Christina. Who's Christina?
Aguilera.
What she got to do with this?
She was out around the same time.
Yes, Whitney was high when she said that. I agree.
Was not high.
Yes, she was. She was very high.
She was not high.
Brandy's hit stop when she lied about getting. Thank you. Okay.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Why all
Here we
this
go.
Brandy slander?
Speaking of
OMG.
Monica,
These are the same people that hate on Beyonce.
Listen, no, we don't do Beyonce slander over here.
Beyonce and
So
Brandy are
I
in the
can't see it.
same category.
Who
So
is?
Beyonce and Brandy, you heard me loud and clear.
Beyonce and Brandy's in the same category?
Yes.
Where?
Everywhere. Everywhere.
Brandy don't even have a Grammy to compare to her.
We're gonna look up. I'm sorry that Brandy is not light skinned because colorism played a part in that. I'm sorry.
No, it don't. No, the vocals have the part to play in that. That's what it does.
Well, if
the music has a part to play in
if
that.
we're taking it to vocals, the Brandy's vocals to me are better than Beyonce's.
Brandy only sings in one note.
No, she does not.
When Brandy can sing "Love on Top," call me. After that, I mean, I
Low-key said Brandy has one Grammy.
The Boy Is Mine with Monica. That's it.
And I agree with Mimi Twin. So, Deb, I hate that this is on your channel because I be showing all these. I keep trying to tap on stuff.
Look, Shanta said, "Candy, more drinks."
Now, go to Mimi Twin under that. Beyonce can entertain, but not a great singer. Thank you.
Let me tell you something. This is why I hate when people say to see. We already brought Beyonce. Yeah, this is not the channel for this. When there are people who are top tier singers who cannot sing "Love on Top," when Brandy can do that, then call me. That's what I'm saying. Kiki Wyatt tried it, and Kiki Wyatt's an amazing singer. She could not do it. Beyonce is a great singer. Y'all cannot take that from her. I'm sorry.
Brandy is a great singer, and you can't take that from her.
She is a great singer in that one. She's like Jamie Foxx. Like they have that one tone.
Brandy sings several tones.
Allegedly.
Oh, goodness.
Brandy's attitude and behavior has muffled her voice somewhat to me. I don't even care about her attitude at this point. I just
so y'all don't think Monica. So what? Please tell me the keys that Monica sings in. Because
I'm not even giving.
When I go on YouTube and I look at like vocal verses, I don't ever see Monica in the vocal verses, like singing in the key of B.
She's not. I'm not gonna give her that. I'm not gonna give her that. I'm agreeing with you on that. But she does have more hits. Because but the reason why
the verses, I feel like Brandy when Brandy and Monica battled, Brandy won the verses.
No, she didn't.
Okay. I'll let you get it. What was Monica wearing? That leather?
Yeah, absolutely is.
Gucci, whatever it was. Monica is so. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling Monica.
People like to say that Beyonce, because Monica, take Monica out of this right now. People like to say that Beyonce is a better performer, but Beyonce is an amazing singer. And like I said, there are songs that Beyonce are singing that people cannot sing.
Now remember, I'm Queen. I'm Queen Bee as well. I'm part of the Beehive, but I feel like Brandy and Beyonce are both good. But they both are.
Brandy is good, but Beyonce is amazing. Like Beyonce is now that's the GOAT.
Beyonce is full. I'll say this: Beyonce is the full package. Not only does she sing,
that's what you call a GOAT. That's what you call a GOAT, the greatest of all time. Brandy can do arrangements. She can sing in that one tone that she sings in, but you cannot compare Beyonce and Brandy at all. Beyonce all day long will run circles around her. She can't do it.
I don't think she will.
Because Beyonce can hit Brandy's range and everybody else's range as well. Absolutely.
I don't know about that. If that's the case, if Beyonce can't hit Brandy's range, that means Kelly can hit Brandy's range as well, because Beyonce and Kelly were both vocally trained at the same time. And I think they all sing similarly.
The thing is, Kelly can. She just doesn't have hits to prove it.
I like
Brandy and Beyonce tone is untouchable. Beyonce is a full package deal. Brandy and Beyonce is two different elements.
Exactly. Brandy is the vocal Bible, and Beyonce is just an entertainer.
Brandy is like the table of contents. Like, this is what's going to happen. Beyonce is the book.
OMG.
I don't think Brandy can outsing Michelle.
Oh my goodness.
And then the real estate insider said Kelly can't touch Beyonce. So I mean, this delusion is in the building. Okay, it's here. The delusion is here.
That's nasty.
Brandy is in instructions. Now I can ride with the instructions. I can ride with that. I can definitely ride with the instructions. But she's not the Bible. I mean, honestly, you cannot be the vocal Bible if you can't reach all the vocals.
Yes, Popcorn Michelle can sing, but she cannot out-sing Brandy and Beyonce. You think Michelle can out-sing Brandy?
I think that she has more range than Brandy. Brandy has one note.
So that okay,
I'm not one note
because I feel like I'm in the twilight zone right now.
You know how when you go to church and they have like the praise and worship team?
Michelle cannot sing.
She can't. The thing is this, and this is where I'm agreeing with Popcorn. Michelle she has more ranges than Brandy.
So if she has more range, why wasn't she featured on more Destiny's Child songs? If she has more range
on every album, when she was the part of Destiny's Child,
I know what you're talking about. That last album.
On the first one she was on too. She has a verse on every one. Even the old girls didn't get a verse.
Please tell me what was the first one.
Survivor.
Yeah.
The old girls didn't get the old girls didn't get what
that was Beyonce in the old girls on Survivor. And what was the Say My Name album? That was all the old girls.
That was the Writings on the Wall.
Yeah, Writings on the Wall.
That Survivor was with Michelle, Beyonce, and Kelly. That was the first one, and that was a terrible album.
Michelle is okay, but Michelle cannot out-sing Brandy. Now I feel like people are losing their goddamn minds. I'm trying not to get mad, but I'm the one drinking a drink, but I really feel like everybody else is doing.
You want to drop the link?
Yes, please. Please drop the link. And
we never get to drop
Lamar,
the link.
He said Michelle don't even have a gospel range. Thank you.
Brandy don't either.
Woo!
What gospel song have you heard Brandy sing?
She sang what's the Fantasia song? That with what's his name? I'm gonna bring up Brandy's gospel. And I'm gonna try not to get us demonetized. I'm not gonna play it.
Y'all, I dropped the link. If y'all want to come up here, please pop on up here. Lamar, come on.
You know that song that
you don't even remember what it was.
I do. Fantasia sang it with
Summertime?
Not Fantasia. I'm sorry. Leandra Lewis.
Leandra Johnson?
Yeah, I'm like Leandra Lewis. Johnson.
She ain't. Come on, Prosperity.
Deliver Me. Brandy has a version of Deliver Me, and she sang it.
I'll need to hear it. Gabor said, I'm cooking. Give me a second. Okay. Funeral, churches, graduation.
And hey, Evangelist Val.
Oh, hey, Miss Val. I didn't even see her down here. Hey, Miss Val.
I can't play Deliver Me, but Brandy's version of Deliver Me is good.
Send me the link so I can mute myself so I can hear it.
Okay, I'm gonna send you the link.
I will mute myself. You can
talk. Brandy, Deliver Me. Make sure y'all check it out.
Hey, Prosperity Thick Girl.
Hey, Prosperity Thick Girl.
I don't understand the hype of Brandy. I think that she just has the hype because people hated her, liked her more than they like Monica. That's it.
No.
And Whitney Houston said something when she was high. Tiffany said, I'm about to check it out. But I don't think that Brandy's a vocal Bible. I never believed that, and I won't. Okay, there's so many people who have better vocals.
I just sent you the link.
They keep saying it's because of her stacks.
So y'all know the song "Deliver Me" with Leandra Johnson and Donald Lawrence.
I'll mute myself so I can listen to it.
Okay, so I just sent it to you. Brandy covered it, and I thought it was really good. Oh Lord, he's being funny. But hey, Evangelist Val, good to see you. And Deliver Me, Chi-Town, Donald Lawrence. It's a song with Leandra Johnson. If you follow BET's Sunday Best, Leandra Johnson won Sunday Best. She is a vocal beast as well. And she did a song with Donald Lawrence called Deliver Me, and Brandy covered it.
But is Brandy and her on the same song?
No, it should be just Brandy.
Because I feel like this is Leanne. This sounds like Leandra Johnson.
That is Brandy.
Okay, hold on. Give me a second.
And if anybody is here, so they would let them up. Yes. Oh, here go Lamar. So Lamar, please. Like, what are we in the Twilight Zone?
We are in the Twilight Zone. Like, what the hell? When has Michelle ever been able to touch anybody? Like, especially not Brandy. Like, come on.
Exactly.
We gotta be serious here.
Exactly.
Michelle, she can't even sing gospel. Y'all go watch the White House performance where she had to sing with Yolanda Adams and Kiara Shear. It was an embarrassment. She couldn't even hit no notes. She singing all sweet. Right. That ain't gospel.
Do you see Young Rich's comment talking about you remember Leandra's husband was with Kaya? No, I What?
I'm Team Brandy, unless it's against Beyonce.
I'm Team Brandy as well, but they feel like Monica down at the fish fry is the better singer. But Monica, no. Monica's a step above Keisha Cole.
Monica's a whole nother. She's in that ratchet world with Keisha Cole and Michelle.
K. Michelle, right?
And kinda the queen of that world is Mary J. They in their own little ratchet world. They can't hold accountable to these real singers.
Andrew Bohr said, Lamar, you know good and well Brandy is relatory looking.
No way in the world. Y'all are being very disrespectful to Brandy. Brandy is a goat. Brandy is a legend. She's been doing this since she was a kid.
And Nola Reese, yes, they're talking about Michelle sings better than Brandy.
Michelle Pfeiffer, like Michelle. There's no way. I don't even see how Michelle even made the squad. To be totally honest with you, does she ever?
I ain't done with this song yet, but Brandy is killing this right now, though. But I love Brandy. I don't take nothing from Brandy's voice at all. I love when Brandy gets into her music for real, but it's still the Brandy tone. But I'm gonna listen when we're done with this. She is like she ain't even got to the high point yet, but
she killed that.
Do you remember when they did? Do you remember when they did that "Wake Up Everybody" song? I think it was like during 9/11.
I think so, yeah.
And Brandy came in. She was like, what does she do? She's like,
Brandy has those runs. That's what is good with her.
But that doesn't make you a vocal Bible because you have good runs.
Brandy is the quintessential sit up in the bedroom in the windowsill and sing your socks off singer that's brokenhearted.
So for me, I know people call her the vocal Bible, but for her,
Mimi Twist said the bar is closed. No more Trace Delusion.
Y'all have to listen to "Deliver Me" with Brandy covering it because y'all those that know "Deliver Me" by Donald Lawrence and Leandra Johnson. Brandy covered it and it was good.
Now, you think that Brandy can sing better than Leandra Johnson?
No, she didn't say that. I hope.
I just went and listened to that song.
Wait a minute, the delusion is really setting in here, y'all.
Oh, good.
Yeah, because I just went and listened to that song, and Brandy is screaming through that whole song.
But Leandra screams too.
But Leandra screams with a tone that's not what Brandy just did in that song. I'm not. Go listen to the other one, So Deb. Go listen to Leandra sing it.
I don't even need to. I'm gonna tell you why. The difference between Leandra and Brandy is at the top of she's at the top of her tone. Leandria does it effortlessly. So
Thank you.
I
That's what it is.
already knew that though. Brandy does not. To me, that's why I don't understand the vocal Bible thing, because Brandy does not. She has like hands down amazing voice. I would never take.
I'm gonna send you the reason why Brandy is the vocal Bible. I'm gonna send that to you.
I mean, people send it to me all the time. I still be like, no, because to be a vocal Bible, you have to reach all the vocals, and she doesn't reach. She only reaches one.
No, she's the vocal Bible. Yeah.
Well, you know, we did talk on your channel yesterday about how unreal the Bible was. So
oh my goodness,
that might be true. So okay, I'll give you that.
But you have to admit, Brandy sounded good.
I'm listening to it right now. It sounds amazing to me.
I never.
She sounded good, but she's screaming at the top of her range.
I think she's trying to.
And there's a difference between her and Leandria.
She hit that whole whistle tone, but you never hear Brandy scream really. I think she's just doing it to kind of show her range a bit.
Exactly.
Well, I don't want her to scream because that screaming is not helping that argument.
Joshua 1994 too is right. Leandria Johnson will sing the skin off your body. That is very true.
I have been
in the building with. Let me tell you something. I've been in the building with Leandria Johnson, and I'm gonna tell you right now. If I didn't believe in church, that was the only time I probably believed in church when I was there with her.
Can I say this though? Leandria Johnson has an anointing on her voice, which is different than the Beyonce.
So does Brandy.
Those other people.
Well, Brandy, the vocal Bible, shouldn't she have a blessing on hers too?
You know, she's saved.
Oh my goodness, no. So I think so. Does Beyonce have an anointing on her voice?
Absolutely.
It's just talent, pure talent.
Oh, Beyonce does not have an anointing on her voice.
Let me tell you, listen, y'all don't want to give this woman her credit, but I'm gonna tell you right now, when that lady sang "Love on Top," the places that she goes, that is a gift from God.
Can we just say it's okay to be good in different genres? So to me, the gospel genre is a whole nother beast than these people that are singing like Brandy.
What you're saying is absolutely true. But if we're gonna say somebody has an anointing on their voice, what Beyonce did on that song, a lot of artists have said people can't go there. So if anybody has an anointing on their voice, you got to give it to Beyonce, because the music artists that sing the songs are saying, and that have tried to sing that song, cannot reach the notes that Beyonce have reached. So if there's an anointing on their voice, God bless the Virgo, Beyonce. Thank you.
Yeah, the voice teachers, all of them, they all give praises to Beyonce on that. I will agree with Candace on this. Genre-wise, I don't think Beyonce can touch Kiara Sheard and Leandria Johnson. Mm-hmm. Not even a little
at
bit.
all.
I agree.
At all. And Beyonce can sing and she can hit the notes, but she is not doing nothing like that.
And Karen, I forgot about Karen. Karen gave Leandria a run for her money.
But I know, Lamar, you didn't like Twinkie Clark. Twinkie Clark.
But Beyonce also gives credit. Beyonce also gives credit to Karen, because she learned her techniques.
To the Clark sisters, yeah. But the thing is, though, people don't give Twinkie.
But I've never heard a Beyonce song and felt the things that I felt when Leandria or Kiara or the Clark sisters or any of them sing. I've never felt nothing like that.
Well, she's not singing gospel music.
She's saying bootylicious.
She's not singing gospel music.
But if she got anointing on her voice, like he just said, you would feel you would feel something. Fantasia can sing "When I See You," and you feel something over you. You feel she makes your little skin stand up.
Fantasia, I'm telling you, Fantasia. Have y'all seen Fantasia sing live?
Fantasia is beast. Is a beast.
I'm just saying. So if Beyonce was that way, she would make the hair stand up on your arms too, because Fantasia singing booty songs.
Beyonce does live. She does do that. Let's all be clear. She does do that live. But when I go to a Fantasia concert,
not with Love on Top.
Oh my God. Fantasia live is one of the best I've ever went to in my life.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce is more Young Rich said.
Ever.
Hold on, who's that? Low key said you feel something different because Beyonce isn't a gospel singer. Beyonce is more like a consummate professional superstar, whereas Fantasia and these others, they're like kind of raw church house singers that bring it to you, like Aretha did. I know I don't give props to Aretha like I supposed to, but like Aretha do, it's kind of raw grit singing, untrained at singing. Just
Come on, Loki, call in.
Yeah, I went to see Fantasia when she was still young within her thing, and oh Lord. So
I've
just
seen
imagine going to hear
Fantasia.
her now.
I've seen Fantasia so many times because one of my friends used to sing backup for her. So I've seen Fantasia many times. I'm gonna tell you when she sings Free Yourself and
Hmm.
Don't want me to know. Oh, it's for yourself. When I see
if you don't want me to talk to me, that I feel like I was at church.
and it's effortless. Somebody said
She takes you there.
She's a performer. She's a performer.
Yes.
And can sing.
She might can't dance like Beyonce, but she damn sure that
I don't
voice
want her to.
cover
I don't
makes
want her
up
to
for
dance like
all of that.
Somebody said Beyonce
It
can do it
makes
too.
up for all of that.
Beyonce tries to do the grit and stuff, but it just don't come off right because
y'all just don't like the one that she does, but she has a different one. I mean, that's her. That's her style. She don't have the same one everybody else got.
Yeah, she did. She did some kind of classical type song one time. You remember that?
Yeah, and that was good. And she did
when
she
she
tore that
did
up.
Etta James, Beyonce gave Etta James
killed it.
Come on, let's not act like the girl haven't done it.
I got the clip from the movie on my phone on my YouTube that I listen to every now and then. Now it give you chills.
And can we go back to Michelle being better than Beyonce? Who said that?
Who said that?
Nobody had. No, I couldn't have said it.
Who in the world said that?
What about Deborah Cox and Kelly? Now Deborah can sing. Kelly can sing.
I like Deborah Cox better than I like Kelly Price though.
Yeah, they great singers. They not Beyonce, Fantasia to me.
It's not vocal Bible-ish though. To me. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
That is blasphemy. Take that off the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Did you see that?
Etta James was a little touched.
And Tanya B is right. Etta James was jealous too. She was.
She was a little touched.
Yes, Tasia does her thing and stay in her lane. Thank you, Nolary. She does.
Yeah, she don't try to be like nobody.
When you think of tributes, you think of Fantasia. She does the best Patty tributes. Everybody tributes. She be killing it.
Yes.
All right.
I still know the one she did at the White House at the Kennedy Center for when she did Patty at the Kennedy Center. She tore that place up.
I'm still trying to figure out who said Michelle. I was trying to call in on that part. Like, who the hell said that?
Nobody said.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Joshua in 1994 said Etta James cussed Beyonce out. After that, she went home to.
Well, she did. She did.
She gave that lady a heart attack. Oh shit.
Mimi said Jennifer.
I mean, that's just like that was just like Shaka Khan said she didn't like what Kanye West did with her song.
Mm-hmm.
I used to
Gabor was just talking about this on his show. He was just talking about. He said if he hear her new Patty song one.
And let me tell y'all something about Kiki White because that is my friend. I love her.
Let's talk about Kiki. I love me some Kiki.
Oh, God.
Let me tell you something. Kiki White is gonna sing if only I knew.
Man,
and to me, this is my own personal opinion. This is me. I'm saying it. I feel like she did a better job singing that song.
I mean, Kiki can blow though, just like she can blow out those kids. She can definitely blow.
Okay.
The most underrated. She's the most underrated. She probably needed new management or something.
She is her. I never understood why she did not move to the top of the food chain long time ago.
And
I don't know what Ma did this. I mean, thank you for.
And it's like when she pregnant, she can go even higher.
Wait. I don't know what Ma did this. I mean, thank you, Stephen, for the cash app. I don't know what Ma did this, but if y'all put Stephen in timeout, please take that person out. I don't know. I didn't put you in timeout.
Did Stephen say that Michelle was better than Beyonce? Was that the problem?
I don't know.
Well, that's probably why. That's probably
why he's been here.
And you said Kiki is a great funeral singer. That's her legacy. Absolutely.
Man, Kiki singing
at a funeral. Ain't it? Because he said that.
She's singing at a funeral. She might wake the dead up.
Honestly, I think that Kiki is a lot better than that. I think that Kiki she just got stuck in doing covers because when she came out, people weren't looking for a soul singer.
Mm-hmm.
They were looking for those pop and rock and things.
She said she got tired of feeling like she is that she just worked with Avant all the time.
Yeah. I can see that. I can see that.
Somebody said Miss
She did her thing when she worked with him.
But when she worked with Avant, that'd be the best hits.
Yeah, that's why I said she did her thing when they was working together.
When they ain't doing nothing, it's like where Kiki at? Not
She
right
having
now.
a baby.
Yeah, she having a baby.
To the corner.
So Miss Chalet. Somebody brought
What?
Young Rich said Celine Dion.
You know what? I don't really like Celine Dion. That's very nasally.
Look, we ain't
It's good for
talking
the
about
whites.
our hearts going on right now. We ain't talking.
Oh, forgot about Tamala Man.
Yes, Tamala Man.
Oh, take me to the king.
She might get Hunley Andrew.
You know what? I love
Karen.
Tamala Man, but I wanted somebody to like take her to the king because I was tired of hearing it.
I got so sick of it. And you can tell she got sick of it too. You can tell
You better go play Potter.
And yes, Gabor, Kelly and Avant was better than King. I love that song with Kelly and Avant. Separate.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
love that.
Oh yeah.
I did like that song. They never
I
got that
just
song.
feel
either.
like the best music came when I was growing up in them 90s. Like the best music.
Hell yeah.
I'm talking about
These
music.
kids don't know music.
Yeah,
these
that's what I'm
days.
saying. I'm talking about music when it was 5-6 minutes long for a song and they still play every minute of it.
Yep. And the video was a movie.
And the video was a damn movie.
And you was trying to run upstairs to make sure you got the beginning of the song because you wanted to press record.
Yep. And you get the
sitting there
out
ready
and you
to
take the paper
press
out and you open it all the way up and read all of it.
Yep.
Okay. Can I ask
Yes,
y'all,
and you
can I
knew
ask y'all
every word to every song because they put the words in the CD case with it.
Oh yes.
Let me ask y'all something because I don't know how to do this, and this person is they cash app at me that talked to me, and I don't know how to take them off of. They said that we can't see the comments, but I don't see the comments.
I don't see the comments either.
Who's a mod?
Yeah, the mod probably got to do it.
I don't know.
The mod is trying to listen to real music in the
I
background.
don't even see a mod.
It said
If there's a mod in here, they haven't said anything in a while because I'm looking at the comments and I don't see a mod.
It says I'm S
don't see a
camaraderie, and I've
They
been
do what
what
they on strike
Yeah,
or something?
S Camaraderie was. Can you make me a mod real quick and I can see who?
Yeah, let me go.
But S
Somebody in
Camaraderie.
jail,
I was looking.
somebody in chat room jail for saying Michelle could sing better. That's sad.
I remember him commenting like a few minutes ago. What happened to him?
They was like, nope, you will say nothing else tonight.
Comment in the chat so I can make you a mod.
I remember when Keisha Cole was airing out Michelle on that Super Bowl. Keisha Cole said, I was enjoying the performance until Michelle started singing.
Whoa.
Y'all remember when Michelle was on when they was on 106 and Park and Michelle fell?
Yeah. You know,
and Beyonce was like, bitch, you better get up 5, 6, 7, 8.
They just asked Kelly Rowland about that on a show the other day, and she said, man, my girl had failed, but I had to keep going.
She said, but she had to keep going.
Yes.
She was not getting her pay, dog.
Yeah.
She was not.
Beyonce the best faller ever.
Beyonce looked at Michelle.
Beyonce rolled down steps.
She was gonna
and
say,
then make you think that was part of her performance.
Beyonce said, "Can you keep up?" Lose my breath.
She said to Michelle, "You better get up."
Michelle lost her breath and failed.
Your paper saying you are dismissed.
S Camaraderie needs to comment again. The only thing is the mod can only time you out, but you won't be blocked forever. I don't.
But if you
just like 3 minutes or something.
It's only 5 minutes.
I don't see his comments here. And Chi-Town is in the chat, so she said she doesn't see anything either.
And it's really hard to time somebody out. They be having to wait till it's over. It's like you can unblock them, but I don't think you can take them out of timeout.
Well, I'm sorry. Hopefully, I mean, it's only 5 minutes, so I'm trying. I don't see how to do it.
Just sit down and listen.
Coming under a different name.
It should be under over soon.
Tiffany said I seen his comments earlier.
Don't get somebody's phone.
Yeah, I saw him.
Go get somebody's phone and come right on.
Well, I just want to make sure that it wasn't on purpose because I didn't do it, and nobody said that they did. So I don't know. Maybe I got a mod. I need to get out of here. I don't know.
Maybe they was trying to get somebody else and hit the wrong one or something.
Oh, maybe
or hit it by accident.
But back to the conversation. Yeah. Beyonce is the vocal behind
That just had them discombobulated because Michelle better than Beyonce. They were like,
that's what happened. That's what happened. The connection
got discombobulated.
Michelle messed up.
They said Michelle was better than Brandy. That was a real comment.
Oh no, I would have.
Oh, what child? Either one is wrong and blasphemous.
Who's Lisa Fisher?
Damn, I ain't heard her in so long.
What about
Any one of her songs?
So do y'all believe Fantasia was the rightful winner than Jennifer Hudson?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I think Jennifer should have went further, but the right winner won.
Yeah, the right winner won.
It was her outfit that people couldn't get with Jennifer. That's why she was voted off. It was them damn outfits.
Fantasia had me calling every Wednesday.
Me too.
Let me say something. I was in college when Fantasia when they were on there.
Yeah.
We had the hotline going through the dorm room calling for Fantasia. But the thing is,
I'm trying to tell you, that white girl would have won.
The thing is, Jennifer Hudson has a problem staying on key.
Yeah. She gets overexcited, then that key go away.
And I'm gonna tell y'all when you can find it out. Y'all watch Dreamgirls and listen to Love You I Do, and you will hear when it cut because she was off key and they had to cut the song because she probably did it so many times they cut it.
Poor thing.
Every time I watch, I hear it every time.
Well, you know, Jennifer, she went through a lot in the early part of her career. She probably was trying to catch it.
But she said you're gonna love her, and we loved her when she sang that damn song.
and you.
Man, I remember everybody in the movie theater. We was clapping like we was at a damn concert.
Right, Tiffany. Jennifer, she was loud.
I mean, she did a good job.
She yelled like Brandy did in that damn song. Candy Shop just had her listening to.
She did. Jennifer did a good job. I give her that. Yeah, Jennifer's a good actress.
You said Jennifer's a good actress?
Yeah, I think she's a good actress.
Oh yeah, she definitely can act.
I only seen her in musicals, so I don't know if she just need a music break to be a good actor or what. But I ain't never seen her just straight act.
Just watch the flower, watch can control it. Maybe that's it.
That is true.
It was Jennifer's synthetic weave.
I hope she stopped being friends with whoever made them clothes for her. Simon ate them clothes up every damn week. He was like, we can't get past the clothes to get to the voice. What is going on?
Right.
I mean, Jennifer, she did have some looks though when you think about it.
Lady K should win.
Yeah, she had some looks, all right. Look the other way. She thought she was on the Disney cruise in them damn outfits. You're on land now. You're on land. Calm down.
I do love Jennifer Hudson because of Dreamgirls. That's probably why I really like her. I don't think that when her music came out, I was like, she's not gonna give me a lot. I did like Spotlight.
I did like that song Spotlight. Though.
I like Spotlight.
I did like the one with her and Neo too.
Up under nobody's
she had a song with Neo.
Yeah, she had one with Neo. It was a couple of songs on that album.
She did have a song with Neo. Yeah, that's
and I like Think Like a Man from the Think Like a Man soundtrack.
What was that song?
Hey, low. You know that song with Kevin Hart in it.
Oh yes, I do remember that. I didn't like that song.
Well, Rick Ross in it. That's who win that with her. Rick Ross.
She sound real good when she's singing on the voice.
The boy said, "Let him up." Oh, he did.
What's good?
I was late, good boy. My bad.
I'm sorry. I gotta eat. But Jennifer Hudson's first album was the shit. She won the best R&B album. I like the song that she did with T-Pain.
Was there some?
That song was good.
Okay, but was there other R&B albums out at that time?
No.
She had to. I mean, she won.
No, I'm saying,
she ain't win.
R&B albums out at the time that she won.
No, she ain't win.
Let me think.
She ain't win.
Who?
She just brought an album out.
No, she did win.
She won
Jennifer Hudson won the best R&B album in 2000, the year her mama died.
The best R&B.
yeah,
We thought you
she
were talking about
won.
American Idol.
We talking about the Image Award.
Who was she competing against? Maya won one too.
Maya won a Grammy.
Yeah.
With Lady Marmalade, right?
No.
Yep.
No. She won album.
You said
No,
Maya?
I think she was nominated. I think she was nominated. I don't think she won.
No, she won.
No, they all won.
I'm a Maya fan.
Maya Harrison.
I'm a Maya fan. She
Planet
won.
9.
She won a Grammy.
Yeah, they won. Yeah, Maya won a Grammy.
Yes, she did.
Who else? Who was in her category with her that she won?
Love Jones.
Maya?
Yes.
She won.
That's what we all trying to figure out.
You.
No, she only got one Grammy. She only got one Grammy.
She only got one.
She only got
That's
one
for Lady
Grammy.
Marmalade.
Yeah, for Lady Marmalade.
Marmalade.
She was nominated. She didn't win.
Hold on, let me look.
She was nominated for a dance.
No way she won no damn Grammy.
I just
not
know,
with Monica and Brandy and them out there.
Not with other people in
when
the
they
category.
performed that song. When they
yeah,
performed that song on the stage and Patti LaBelle came out.
Patti LaBelle ate them up and Christina tried, but Patti ate them up.
No, Patti was like, no, don't try my song, baby. Don't try.
The fact that Ruben is still the only black.
Let me kick these shoes off.
Right.
Wait a minute. Ruben had that song, what? Sorry, 2004?
They be screwing the black guys, man. It be some amazing black guys singing.
And they be messing them up.
What's that one black dude name that had that real old soul, kept singing the James Brown songs?
Do you know what it is?
Oh,
Bruno Mars.
I gotta find it now.
My bonus grandbaby look just like him. I said the hell, he got the hair on.
I've been trying to comment for the last.
I don't know what's going on in the chat. I don't know.
Oh, so you was the one that daytime. Did you say Beyonce? I mean, Michelle sing better than Beyonce?
That was cool.
But you know what though?
I didn't say Beyonce. I said Michelle sounded better than Brandy. I said she sounded better than.
Oh God!
Let me tell you something because I
I love you, Kaboo.
Hold on, y'all. Let me tell you something. On my channel, that you cannot do Beyonce slander on here. So if you say something bad,
we can tell the truth though, right?
Huh?
We can tell the truth though, right?
If it's Beyonce slander,
but I didn't say Beyonce. I said that Michelle could sing better than Brandy.
Oh,
that's not
Beyonce or Evil and Lazada. You can't talk about Evil and Evil.
Oh,
y'all
okay.
put the
I said
Beyonce
something
in
about
there.
Evelyn.
It ain't Beyonce.
You can't talk about Evelyn or Beyonce.
do not talk about the queen.
Who?
Evelyn.
Evelyn Lozada.
Oh yeah, you can't talk about Evelyn now.
The Bush lady.
The new Afro Latina.
We talking about music over here today, y'all. Let's say the music.
No, let's get back to the music.
Let's get back to the music.
Now the slander was when Beyonce was when Portia said that she was a little when she described her singing as a little Beyonce mixed with Mary J. Blige at the reunion that year.
She was telling the truth. That was the truth.
She was. Did you hear Flatline?
She was dreaming.
Did you?
It was kind of like a Mary J. Blige splash with Beyonce. Like it was like a little sprinkle.
Not even a splash.
What sprinkle?
Maybe Mary J. with a splash of Tamar.
Right.
Now Tamar is a vocalist.
No, she ain't got neither one of them. She ain't got Mary J. She ain't got Beyonce, nor do she has Tamar. That's a lie.
Now Tamar can sing.
A little Whitney Houston.
Tamar can sing.
Whitney Houston.
This is why you can't comment in the chat.
This is why you was in timeout, Kamari. This is why you were in timeout.
This is why you was in timeout phase.
It's the algorithm putting you in timeout.
You need 5 more full minutes, man.
It's been more than 5 minutes. All
I'm gonna give her a little Macy Gray mixed with.
I tried to say goodbye and not choke.
I actually like Macy Gray though. I like the texture of them.
She's not a vocalist.
Child.
She's not a vocalist.
This child can't sing, period.
Laughing at her damn self.
She making twerk, but she cannot sing at all.
Like Whitney Houston to me.
What?
You not know the national anthem in your own.
You gotta get that fixed from Marty, because that ain't nothing Whitney about Portia at all.
not a little bit.
Her middle name might be Whitney though.
It ain't even nothing Michelle about goddamn Portia.
Whitney LaBelle.
What you said, Michelle? You said Michelle like Michelle was low grade.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Joshua, what are you talking about?
Compared to Brandy, she
Macy
is
Gray better than Fantasia.
Okay, put that person. Put
Now,
that
Macy-
that's
person
who
in
needs to be in
timeout.
timeout. He needs to go.
But I will say,
Do your thing. Do your thing.
a lot of people do try to clown, but Macy Gray, I do think that her national anthem sounded good, in my opinion. I didn't think it was.
Well,
bad.
wait a minute, which one? Because she did one, she didn't even know the words.
I'm talking about the one that she did this year at the All-Star game.
Oh yeah, that's after the backlash a couple years when she ain't know the words the first time.
We can give her Kim Zolciak.
No.
Yeah, we'll give her Kim. We can give Portia Kim.
We're not giving her Kim.
Portia is a little tear for remix with Britney Spears.
She Fergie national anthem.
Patti LaBelle.
What?
Aretha Franklin. Portia Williams.
Oh. It was all a dream.
We understand being a stan, Cromartie, but you standing just a little too hard right now.
I know, but it's Cromartie. Out of all of the housewives that ever put out music, everybody has done something except for Portia.
Yeah.
Erica Jane has had a hit.
Yeah, that is true.
Kim Zolciak had a hit. Candace had a hit album.
Was it?
It was a hit album. It was a hit R&B album. She was at the Grammys this year.
Now, when we say it's
but
a hit album,
there are no good R&B.
Hold on now. It's a hit album.
So
what does that mean?
Right. I'm just saying it was a hit album. She was invited to the Grammys. She was invited to the Grammys for the Women in Music lunch.
They have a lot of people who are C-fillers at that Grammys all the time.
I said the Women in Music. She was at that with the big stars. She was at that with the big stars.
But what I will say, it's a 2021 hit album, not a 90s hit album. A 2021.
Monique Samuels and Portia Williams both dropped music videos and they didn't go nowhere.
It was on the Hot Bubbling 100. Don't do that.
Bubbling? So they didn't make it.
Shit. Where did Candace go?
Man, it's so
many.
Where did they find? Where the bubbling at? I ain't what publication are they with?
Candace was at the Grammys.
They got Almost There awards. Bubbly.
She was there, but she ain't get on that stage.
Candace,
wait.
The
chick from the girl from
Vanna is Beyonce of Housewives.
No, yeah, Vanna is the Beyonce.
Vanna got a song.
Music.
Y'all remember when
Vanna got an actual song?
No, Young Rich is being funny.
They being funny.
Young Rich said Vanna is the Beyonce of Housewife music. I mean, there ain't no damn music.
That ain't no music. Her hair don't even.
Melody went on.
Her hair.
Melody who? And see, that's what y'all be doing is they be saying the song is about to go number one. The song is about to go number one, but they don't mean Billboard number one.
No, they mean
iTunes.
Melody went on a press tour talking about she was about to go number one. Y'all download the song, it's about to go number one.
That's how Candace album
and it went number one on Not
Sound like
So
Candace.
There.
Yeah, that's how Candace album got there.
Did y'all listen to the album?
Yeah.
Who did?
I did it.
I did.
I heard it one time and I turned it off.
Okay.
Nah.
It was in the hot bubbling, whatever they said.
The bubbling charts.
Bubbling under.
The bubbling under charts. That means
I'm gonna have to go, Deb. I have to get up early for work.
All right. Love you.
See y'all
Bye,
later.
Candy Shop.
Good
Bye.
night, Candy Shop.
Thank y'all for joining.
Hey, wait before you go, babe. Tell them where they can find you.
You can find me at the candy shop. Just search my name.
Link is in the description. Y'all better go subscribe to her channel.
50 Cent ain't up in there nowhere.
No,
next week gonna be on her channel.
All right.
Yes, next week.
What was in your cup, Candy Shop?
Right, because she's feeling
You lit, boo.
Hello.
I knew she was lit. I knew you was lit when you was up here talking about SWV was legendary. I knew you was lit then.
Brandy and Beyonce.
And when she said Brandy sounded better than Leandria.
But see, that's the thing.
I did not say Brandy sounded better than Leandria.
That's when she put that screen on
said
pause.
that Brandy sung Leandria's song and sounded good.
Oh yeah, Shamari can sing.
Well, she sounded better than Candy.
Hey, that's my birthday right there. 808.
Candy can't sing.
Boom like the 808.
Shamari can really sing her like for real.
Child, when they did that contest between her and Candy, I was like, why y'all gonna do that?
Yeah, that wasn't a good look for Candy.
It wasn't.
I would have
shout out to Candy. I don't want to say nothing.
I love me some Candy. I love me some Candy, but that was not a competition.
You trying hard too, boy. It just don't work.
I would have said I was.
Oh, Yvonne got a song called Queen Bitch.
Oh.
Shit, Nene got a song, but we ain't talking about that one either.
Yeah, let's talk about
a song.
Come on,
Wait, Nene got a
Come
song
on to get this.
Nene got a song called "Come On and Get This." Remember, I can show you how to get to the money.
Yep.
Come on and get this.
Come on and get this.
Come on and get this.
See, that's what the lawsuit is for. See, she want to be Kim so bad. She She started off. She trying to turn into a white woman. She started wearing blonde hair and everything. Kim did a song now. She
got her nose fixed.
She
Kim got a show. She want to have a show. That's the thing.
She done changed her nose as many times as Cardi.
Still ain't got that nose right.
Face.
Yeah, that nose is keep getting altered and altered and
I
altered.
sure
You
she been bleaching
don't have a nose after a while.
It's gonna fall off like MJ.
If you try enough,
she keeps shaving it down. She's gonna shave it off.
She gonna blow that nose one day. It's gonna fall the F.
Y'all ever seen Death Becomes Her?
Yeah. Exactly.
I never knew Nene had a song at all. I never even heard of that.
You ain't never. Oh, child. She had that peach in her hand with that crown on her head tilted.
Oh, I remember that.
She thought she was doing the damn thing.
See, if they had the bubbly charts there, Nene would have been number one.
And thank you, Nehart and Gabor. There's no SWV slander on this channel either.
Oh,
don't do that.
Yeah,
did I slander them? I'm just trying to tell y'all.
Who slander SWV?
Just because somebody has been
Nehart said
in the
that
90s.
Gabor did.
No, I did not.
What?
Listen, just because somebody has been out in the 90s doesn't mean that they're legends. That's all
SWV.
Wait a minute.
Gabor, let me wait.
Yeah,
y'all, wait. Hold on.
I'm ready. What's up?
I'm gonna let SoDeb go first.
Hold on.
What's good?
I'm gonna meet y'all in a minute. SWV is definitely legendary because you cannot be around for as long as they are, and they still sing your song till this day.
Yeah,
talent shows, they're playing it at weddings and funerals and everything. SWV is legendary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you cannot say not legendary.
So Debonair, I feel like that you're very emotional about that song because that song that took you through some times.
It
ain't had some hard times. That don't mean it's a legend.
Took people through a lot of time.
I haven't been weak, but what I'm saying is that the song is a legendary song.
Mm-hmm. The song is a legendary song, but as a group, they are not.
Why?
They are.
I would say they are.
Why would they be?
Give me a reason.
We just know them from the 90s. That's just like saying that all of the singers from that Stephanie Mills and all of them people are legends. They not. We just know them. Our parents. We just grew up listening to their music.
It's when your work carries on and keeps carrying on through next generations and generations, which makes you legendary.
And even though
they're carrying on,
they are still carrying on right now, getting paid for songs they did.
That ain't true.
Years ago,
they getting paid.
That ain't true. I can't see the name. I can't see his name, but that ain't true. That's blasphemy because Lily was working at a call center, so they not getting paid.
I mean,
because everybody left the group, but they came back together.
Story though, the story.
All those groups break up.
That's like saying Salt and Pepper not legendary because Pepper's on growing up hip hop.
Exactly.
No,
they kicked Spinderella off on national television.
Right, but they still legendary.
They are legendary. They have Grammys. They have hit songs to prove it.
I don't feel like you can. You can
it's like
really.
Saying 112 is legendary.
So if you don't have a Grammy, you're not legendary.
No, you
that's
cannot.
Right.
You cannot from those women.
That's from Marty. Is
right. Grade their status on their awards because they weren't given to them.
But
now, if you said Jade wasn't legendary, I will agree.
Marty said that's just like saying 112 was legendary. That's the truth. Everybody just because they was in the 90s, that don't mean that they was legendary.
We not
ain't talking about.
They got hits though.
They do got hits, but we ain't gonna say they legendary.
Brownstone.
What song today is people singing of 112 today?
No, about nothing.
Peaches and Cream.
Who's singing it? You?
Who's singing
Only people in Atlanta is singing Peaches and Cream because that goes with the peach of their state. That's about the only people.
For 7 years.
You already know.
Papa coming home about to give you that raw.
H-Town is legendary.
Jodeci.
No, Jodeci is legendary.
Jodeci is legendary, and SWV is too.
Okay, yeah, Jodeci definitely.
And Dandy Kane.
Yeah, Rich said it's Dandy Kane legendary.
Now you gonna stop that one.
Now Dandy Kane.
Now Dandy Kane was able to do something SWV was not able to do. They came out with 2 #1 albums. SWV did not do that.
But why though?
Because it was pop also. That wasn't R&B. That was pop.
It's a different era of
But that was pop. That wasn't R&B.
We gotta stop making excuses. The number one album is the number one album.
No, but that's
But it still wasn't. That's two different genres.
Yeah.
You can't put people against each other when they're in two different genres and they doing different stuff.
Because what R&B artists do we have today?
No.
Jasmine Sullivan.
That's not R&B. That's soul music.
The only one.
That's
soul.
Avery Wilson.
That's neo soul.
That's neo soul.
Avery's neo soul.
That's neo soul.
Summer Walker neo soul.
Yes.
Summer Sleepwalker.
Yeah, Summer is definitely soul.
Summer's not. She's neo soul.
Her.
Yeah.
Hers is she a Grammy?
And she's like, still ain't selling with SWV.
And you want to compare her to SWV?
But they're not SWV.
Everybody got a Grammy nowadays.
Everybody
was at the Grammy.
Everybody got a Grammy except for SWV.
But they
Candace was at the Grammys. We cannot measure Grammys to make a legend. Candace was there.
Everybody got a Grammy. Come on, y'all. Don't do me that. Don't do me that.
Doesn't a Grammy equal success, right?
You talking about people who paved the way?
Success, but it don't mean it's older. Stephanie Mills and them people with them that ain't got Grammys but legendary.
Yeah, it don't.
You're talking about people who paved the way versus people who are benefiting from people who paved the way.
Exactly. They weren't giving black women, black artists like that Grammys back in the day.
Yes, they were.
It's not the same thing.
I mean, Salt and Pepper won a Grammy in the 90s, in the early 1990s.
Yes,
and SWV so they've been popping since
they were in rap also.
They've been popping since the 80s.
Yes, they rapping.
They had Queen Latifah. They had Moni.
Yeah.
What's the name before that? They had
Queen Latifah, Lady of Rage.
Yeah, they had
stuff with Afro Puffs.
And she rocked them Afro Puffs too.
If Diana Ross didn't get a Grammy, then that's
exactly.
But Diana Ross didn't really have raw talent. She was just sleeping with the right man.
And she's legendary.
But she's a legend.
But she's a legend.
People will call her a legend.
A lot of people though. She was the blueprint for a lot of artists.
She really was.
They honor her for everything.
Bopping and singing light.
Yeah.
Whispering.
You whisper.
Yeah, I can't give a Grammy award.
Like
what they was doing, prosperity, whispering.
Like Janet Jackson.
My baby love.
Yeah, because she wasn't even the lead singer.
Everybody out now. I mean, my little baby nephew can sing better than that now.
Florence was the lead singer, and when she started messing with Berry Gordy, they put her to the background and had Diana Ross became the lead singer.
Ooh,
and the Grammys was gone.
And the Grammys were gone after that. They said we ain't giving no black person another.
Janet Jackson, you whispering too. Janet Jackson can't sing.
We ain't giving them their other award.
And I'm not a hater. Listen, y'all gonna hate me because I'm black, but I'm not a big fan of none of them Jacksons.
Nope. Michael Jackson can't sing. Y'all can't nobody sing.
Oh, me either.
I can't sing.
He's a
all
vocal.
this bravado. It's too much bravado.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm not.
Michael Jackson was a performer.
I will hand you my black card. I'm not a fan of none of them Jacksons.
Michael Jackson was a performer.
I like
Michael Jackson was an entertainer. He's a performer. That's what
I meant to say. An entertainer. That's what I meant to say.
Is this
my son thought he was Michael Jackson until for 4 years. My son thought he said, "Don't forget, I'm Michael Jackson, the black one."
They try to get Beyonce that too because of that. But Beyonce is a bigger artist than that. Beyonce has way more talent.
Beyonce's a big artist than who?
Absolutely. People swear that Mike can sing though.
Talent-wise, Beyonce is better to me.
Than who?
Than Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah,
I agree.
She sang. Michael Jackson as a kid. Listen, Michael Jackson as a kid could sing his ass off. Michael Jackson as an adult lost all that.
Oh yeah,
you are so right.
He lost it all.
That's because he couldn't breathe out his nose no more.
That's his fault. That's not Beyonce's fault. That's not Beyonce's fault.
He lost.
I didn't say he was better than Beyonce. I'm just saying he didn't sing no more because he couldn't breathe.
Michael lost
that though, and I'm honestly, as an adult Michael Jackson, I wasn't a fan.
Did you hear Butterflies?
Oh, Butterflies was the shit though.
Thank you,
No,
Low-Key.
Remember the Time was mine.
Remember
when
Time
he
was
got
my
up on
shit.
the BT stage? I mean, on the Soul Train Awards with the broke foot and stood up one time and did that little move and sat back down. Oh,
And he set his ass right back down.
Off the wall.
He put on a great show. Great showmanship.
He said that's all y'all
Great
get.
showmanship.
Great performance. Great performance. But the vocals was not. I mean, anybody can sing Butterflies.
Little Richard sang better than Michael Jackson.
Really?
Oh, you got.
Why Coco didn't sing it then?
Coco would kill that song.
But wait a minute.
Why Monica didn't sing it?
But wait a minute though.
Monica would kill it
Nobody
too.
want to sing.
That Butterfly song.
Nobody want to sing it.
That Butterfly song. That was Floetry song.
They wrote it. They wrote it.
Yeah.
And they should have sung it.
They did.
They should have kept it for themselves.
They did. They should have
Butterflies was a hit.
Though.
Butterflies was a hit.
He got a lot of hits.
But it would have been
He got a lot of hits.
Instead of giving it to Michael Jackson.
Now Michael got hits.
The money.
I ain't gonna lie.
Not because
hits on hits. He just. I think that just the mystery of Mike is what got us on Mike.
Yeah, I never understood why people passed out in the audience. I did never understand all of that. I never understood that part. Like, this man ain't even near you, and you passing out.
Y'all saw what happened to Travis. What's his name? Travis
Scott.
When the people was passed out and dying.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson's concert.
That is not the same thing that's happening.
It's the same thing.
Was out there getting stabbed and robbed. The
It
people was getting injected with stuff and everything. So, Dub, you can't do that. Come on.
happened at Michael Jackson.
It made me. Hey, that shit made me scared to go to a concert. I
It's
ain't
illegal
want to
now.
fall out.
I don't go to no concert. I don't go to no concert where there ain't no seat.
I ain't want to fall out. I ain't want to fall out.
I damn sure ain't taking my child to a concert where there ain't no seat.
I ain't going to no concert without no seat because I'll get the windmilling in a minute.
I
And
think
then
it's
I'm top, huh?
If it's a chance I'm gonna fall out, I ain't going. I ain't about to fall out.
I don't want to be hot. I want to be hot. I want to be hot. I'm not gonna be hot nowhere.
I want to fall out at church.
I don't want you touching me. I want people touching me.
Yeah, I don't even like people praying over me.
And to me, it's really not even a reason to go to a concert if you ain't sitting in the front row because you can't really see it.
Oh no! If you
Right, and all they gonna do is talk.
if you ain't in the front, you
You
might
get
well
5
watch it
seconds
on
of a
TV
song.
at home.
Listen, I'm sorry for y'all in the chat that don't like it. I've been very honest about it. I wasn't a big Michael Jackson fan. I thought as a kid he sounded amazing. As an adult, he sounded like why are we afraid of this?
He was a prodigy. That's it.
Yeah, he Michael Jackson confused me growing up a lot. I grew up watching him.
Michael Jackson was confused growing up a lot.
Confused. Come on, Home Alone kid and all these. Oh man, come on, chimpanzees.
But when you got money, you have different interests.
That's true.
That was that damn incubator he slept
and
in.
that interest drove his ass crazy.
He didn't.
That was
like,
that
vocally as an
incubator he
adult,
slept
he never
in.
gave it a performance as an adult that was like, oh my god.
Did you not hear
I love
Butterflies?
his voice.
Butterflies was nominated for a Grammy.
Because
But as a vocalist, like anybody could have sung that.
That's not true.
This
So
is
you
the
can't
good
do
conversation.
that.
Mike can't stand flat-footed and go head-to-head with nobody.
No one.
This is a good conversation.
Oh yeah.
He could have went. He could have went up with Diana Ross.
Oh yeah. Or Marlon or Tito.
He can go up against Michelle.
Michelle would have destroyed him.
Okay, so what was Prince then?
Prince can sing.
Prince ain't never claimed that he was the best singer on this world.
I like Prince.
Yeah.
He was not an icon.
But Prince could hit notes that
Well,
wasn't hitting.
Prince was just the first gay icon. He was the
Prince,
I
first.
like about
Prince
Prince.
illusion was his
Prince-
greatest thing that ever happened to him.
Prince
was the
did
first-
not
Range
care.
vocally is way
Prince-
better than anything Michael Jackson and sing.
I'm about to say he got range.
What
Prince
I
had
love about
range.
Prince,
Prince
he
was the
did
first
not
Lil Nas
care.
X.
Prince said, "Yeah, I'm wearing my
That's
white
true.
shoes.
And
I'm
it's
wearing my
okay
white
it's okay to
pills."
love Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson. They were amazing people, but music-wise, I mean, the
He
music was not
said-
that great.
Good boy said Michael Jackson was. I mean, Prince was the first Little Nas X.
He was.
He was. He was.
Real.
Because let me
He
tell
didn't
you.
have to tell you either.
Let
He
me
just
tell
had
you.
to
When
just
I was growing up,
figure it out.
and when I first saw Little Richard, I was like, "What is that? What is going?"
That was the first Little Nas X.
That was the first
like
Little
Little
Nas.
I
Richard.
will give you Little Richard first. Yes,
Little
I will give
Richard
you
was
Little
the
Richard.
first.
That's
Yeah.
true. The originator.
He was the originator.
Exactly. I
I
believe
don't
he
know.
twerked
I
on
don't
the
know.
devil.
I think they were on the same level. Honestly, I don't know.
Well, that's
Little
gonna
Rich
be
was on the
the
show.
that's gonna be
Chris
the
was showing his ass like Little Nas X, so we can't really give Little Richard that.
Lil Nas, but he
Little
did
Richard
it
was taking
right
pants
though.
off during performances though, and jump on the piano.
Ooh.
Yes.
But Prince was showing his
A
ass.
wop bop a loo bop.
Fruity.
And
A lot,
Little
man,
Richard,
boom.
Little Richard was my color the whole time. Did y'all know that?
Exactly. He never changed.
But Richard came out before he passed away and lied and said that he wasn't gay.
That's not what the people who knew him said.
That only one that came out. Only one that
That's not what the people who was with him said either.
came out, and they still a living person is Billy D. Williams.
What about Billy D. Williams?
He came out and said he was bi.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Sir.
Yes.
Did he say he was bi?
Yes, he did.
He sure did.
Yes, he said it. It was a couple of years ago when he said it.
The man from Lady Sing the Blues?
And my mom was like,
yes, Coke 45.
My mom
Billy D. Williams.
I don't even think Luther ever came out. Did
life.
No, Luther didn't come out. Patty said he didn't come out because
No,
his mama
Luther
was
never
still
came out.
So
did Freddie Jackson ever come out?
Luther never came out. He was busy saying dance with my father.
Can I tell you something about Luther Vandross?
Did he?
So my uncle's son was back up for Luther Vandross his entire career.
Okay.
And there are some things out there because my uncle, I don't feel like he was a heterosexual man at all.
You just telling your uncle business.
And he wrote a. Only reason I'm saying this is because he wrote a book about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And he said that throughout Luther's whole career, he's the only person who shared a dressing room with Luther.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Are you trying to
Share
say Luther your uncle-in-law?
They share some other things too now.
Big Luther. All I'm saying.
Is you trying to tell us
Luther wasn't hearing them?
Is you trying to tell us that Luther is your uncle-in-law?
my uncle has a wife and children.
He has a what?
He has a wife and children.
That don't mean
that's
nothing.
what they did back in the day.
All I'm saying is that the book
uncle was just the first DL man, huh?
The book that he
he was the first real undercover.
Very intimate to me.
He was an undercover brother.
He was definitely
But did
undercover.
Freddie Jackson ever come out as gay?
Oh, Rock With You Tonight.
I don't know who
Yeah,
that
did
is.
he ever come out? Because you're not going to tell me he wasn't that gay.
Oh, he definitely was. What about Peebo Bryson?
Well,
Peebo's still out.
Low key, why we acting like Usher? Why we acting like Usher? No man came out and said that he had slept with Usher in the bathroom.
Oh yeah,
and why everybody ignoring that?
Hey,
oh wait a minute.
I haven't liked Usher since that girl said he had green stuff coming out his thing. I'm okay with y'all talking about Usher now.
She ain't saying all that prosperity shit.
She did. She said it was green stuff came out of the tip of his penis. Yes, she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
I ain't hear all that now.
I heard that part. I remember that part because I used to love me some Usher. After that, I was like, nope. I'm good.
Usher, all of them get down. All of them, hell.
Well, Usher told a story about how Diddy had introduced him to the men.
Yeah, Diddy is.
Diddy.
Wait till the men come out about Trey.
Oh, they all coming out.
Well, you know what I'm saying? Because you know what's on the way because the women are coming out now about Trey. I'm so sad about Trey songs.
Me too.
I'm not sad. If he did it, that's what he needs to come out. They need to come out.
He said he invented sex, but
no,
he invented all right. He invented the R word.
No, that's not what he said. What he said was the neighbor knows his name. And that was
no, he said you're gonna think he invented sex. He didn't say he invented. He said you gonna think he did.
Yeah, he said you gonna think.
The neighbors knew his name because them women was in there screaming, "Stop! Don't do! Stop, Trey! Stop, Trey! Stop, Trey!
Trey, get off me, Trey!
Trey.
That's why they know his name.
Trey, get off me! We just gotta
Tevin
make it
Campbell
too.
came
Trey.
out, right? Yeah, Tevin Campbell did.
Oh yeah, he definitely.
Hell, Trey started sounding like R. Kelly. We should have knew something was wrong then.
Tevin Campbell got rainbows in his bio.
Tevin Campbell came. He commented on somebody's thing and said LGBTQ friendly.
No, Tevin Campbell got the rainbows in his bio.
Okay, I bet knew that.
We all been knew that. We knew that when Quincy brought him out.
It hit me with Tevin when he came out with the dreads and said "Back to the World."
No, we knew that when Quincy brought him out on that first song. If you did not know that, you a lie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, when Quincy brought Tevin Campbell out.
Mm-hmm.
We knew that. You ain't gonna tell me you didn't.
What was that song?
Hold on, y'all. Wait. Thank you, Marva Butler, for the Cash App.
Shout out to the Cash Apps.
Shout out. I gotta get out of here.
Coins.
Thank you for having me on, Deb. I gotta get out of here. Catch you later, man.
No problem. Have a good night, man.
Bye. Have a nice
talking to your real estate insider.
Real
too.
With the gold mic.
Wait, y'all make sure y'all check us out on Tuesday on whoever's channel we're gonna be on Tuesday. We have a good conversation on Tuesdays.
And we find
so make sure you check us out there. Whatever we go, I'll update y'all on my community tab. Check it out.
Right on. For sure. Peace out.
Peace out.
So long we are all agreeing to Beyonce. I mean, the brand is not the vocal Bible. I'm good.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, the boy is on outside. Okay. Yeah, he said Michelle was back.
The Bible, I just feel like that's even she said it's too much to handle or to keep up.
Because
she can do runs. She's the queen of runs. I can give her that part.
I think she's the queen of arrangements.
Arrangements, yeah.
I can see that. Because Beyonce does stacks like Brandy does. Like Beyonce does it very well.
Exactly.
But arrangements, I think that Brandy has that hands down. I can give her that. But a vocal Bible, absolutely not.
I never got that one. I never did.
Me neither.
Yeah.
And I feel like Brandy was overrated. I didn't understand how people was acting like she was just so much better than Monica. Like what?
But see,
what I think the saddest part for Brandy is that Brandy was never able to be an adult. Until this day, she's not, because she can't make songs that I think that she wants to make.
Exactly.
Because she's still making songs dressed like a hobo.
Yep.
And she's making songs that she feels like older people want to hear instead of her fans want to hear. We want to hear Brandy.
We want her mama to get up out of it and let that girl be a damn grown adult. She got a whole child, girl, lady.
Yeah. We know you had sex already. You had a baby. Give us some real music that we want to hear, like that you
put it down. That's why she came out with that little sample. That was enough.
And yeah, she's always. Y'all saw her on Versus. She was just like a hobo.
She did. She was. And Monica was sitting there looking fly.
Looking like she was like Monica.
Monica was ready. Like, look, this the first time we performed the pandemic too. I'm going all out.
Yeah, and I really feel sorry for Brady because I want her to have more. I think music wise, she could have done so much more.
Yep,
but she could have been. She could have been this family oriented music thing.
Brandy,
she needs to get out of it.
She could have been all the way up there, especially how they planted her out in the 90s.
Yeah, they planted her as the second coming of Whitney, but she never did that.
Yep.
Whitney went ahead and got on all the drugs she wanted to get on. Brandon not to get on drugs, but live your life.
It's just crazy.
Exactly.
She looked up to Whitney.
Yeah.
But Ray J ended up being with her.
I was just about to say, ended up doing a lot of things with her.
They was making chemistry music together.
I wish I could be Brandon's friend so bad. Like, bitch, get out of this. Like,
Brandon,
do the music you want to do, because I feel like Brandy wants to do music that she wants to do, but she feel like she has this image. Moesha's over, Brandy.
Moesha is over.
We are not
she didn't even want to be on Moesha no more.
She didn't even want that.
But I feel like she's stuck in Moesha mode. Like, she feel like she has this image that she has to upkeep. Like, we don't give a fuck about it.
They gave her.
I think she went secluded back into after that car accident. She went all the way back to somewhere else after that when that accident happened.
That car accident.
Why would you lie about a marriage?
Right. She was over there popping it.
You trying to keep up this image that you don't have. Listen,
was that dude even the child's father?
Yeah. Who the big dude?
Even when they was on Versus, she was trying to tell that she was trying to tell Monica not to cuss or something because of Cyree.
Because Monica plays sideline hoe, and she would not let her say hoe.
But see, let me tell you,
Brandy had me messed up. You don't have to.
That's where
I would have been like, hoe.
That's where it started because
sideline hoe.
Monica said when she first met Brandy, they came off
like she was better than her,
as if she was too ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
Monica did.
And Monica is a ghetto chick,
No, but that's because of Brandy's family. Because honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't
But
matter.
you know, you should. Did y'all see Monica's face every time?
Even if she did, at the end of the day, what the Billboard says is that ghetto girl has more accolades than you do.
She
so
do.
then that works for you well.
Wait a minute.
But did y'all see Monica's face every time she read a poem?
The Billboard says, music-wise, that Monica has more accolades than Brandy does.
And the Billboard says that Michael Jackson has more accolades than Brandy than Beyonce does.
Because Monica,
Michael Jackson is older than her.
The Space Jam song was a big hit.
Well, Rihanna has more accolades than Beyonce.
I sung that song to my kids every night. That was their favorite damn song.
Rihanna has sold, her album's been sold through buying cell phones.
Please.
Not because
Deb, you need to quit it. Deb, stop it. You are hilarious.
This is real. Listen, y'all, you know I've been in media for a very long time. Well, I know.
You are hilarious.
When Rihanna came out with Anti, when they were buying those phones, she was getting sales from that.
She was.
They're buying those. I forgot what it's called, but that's why she had those sales.
That ain't got nothing to do with the number one hits that she got though.
No, good boy, that's not why she got it. Look it up, and then you can tell me I'm wrong. Look it up.
I'm telling you,
who are y'all talking about?
Rihanna and Beyonce.
Rihanna is more successful than Beyonce.
Rihanna got it because of those. I think it's like bundles or something like that, where they buy like some Samsung had invested in or something like that. It's not because of album sales.
What is your favorite Beyonce song, Deb?
Oh,
my favorite Beyonce song.
Fast and slow.
Okay, wait a minute. Shit.
My favorite fast song is "Crazy in Love."
Yeah.
My favorite song.
Deja Vu.
Let me say my favorite song of all the time is "Sorry." I love "Sorry." That's my favorite song.
Yeah.
I love "Don't Hurt Yourself."
Oh yes.
I can't pick out of Beyonce's music. I love a lot of it.
Baby Boy is my song for Beyonce.
Yeah. Me, Myself, and I.
My favorite Beyonce.
Lemonade is my favorite album.
Lemonade is my best album.
I Miss You is my favorite Beyonce.
I love I Miss
but
You.
I Miss You off that 4 is a crank.
I love that song.
Frank Ocean wrote that, and you could tell that he wrote it.
And that other song, I Care.
I Care. Oh, wait. And I'd Rather Die Young.
Oh, I'd Rather Die Young. The whole 4.
And Speechless. I like Speechless.
Oh, Speechless off the first one.
And Signs.
Oh, yes.
Signs my favorite song because when she said, "I wish she was a Virgo, same sign as me," and then she rewinded and said it again. I was like,
well, she had my part right, bossy, like Leos do.
And I really like Wishing on a Star too.
Oh yeah,
I did like that. I liked what is this song that's not on none of the albums? This
You Lost Your Mind.
Lost Your Mind. I love that song.
You must have just lost your mind. Yeah.
That Chloe Brock bad game.
I don't even know half of these songs y'all talking about.
You did quiet for a second, Prosper.
You see, I was quiet.
And my favorite fast one, I love Crazy in Love, and I love Upgrade You.
I love Upgrade You.
Oh, Upgrade You, yeah. I
just wanted to roast you with my ex-husband.
What's the one with the Slim Thug? What's the one with Slim Thug?
That's Check Up on It.
Yeah, I love that song.
Check on it. Kelly Rowland was singing on that second verse.
No, she wasn't. That was a Beyonce song. No, she was not.
Yes, she was. Deb, you can't argue with me on this.
No, she was not.
Deb, you can't argue with me on this. Go listen to it. That was on the. That was a different. Roll your eyes, stomp your feet.
It was not. It was not.
It was. Tell me
what.
I don't care who sung on it. I love that damn song.
Kelly sung on the second verse and Check Up on it.
No, she did not.
Yes, she did.
Put on the Freakum dress.
And what's that one with the when she was in the back of the limousine?
I'm going to
Patriot. What's the name of the damn song? Begin for P.
It all says Beyonce.
That Partition. I love that song too.
Listen, you gotta listen to it. I'm telling you, I promise you, SoDeb, that it's Kelly singing.
It's not Kelly Rowland.
It was Kelly Rowland. That song came out on the number one album they had.
No, that song was on. That was on the Pink Panther album.
It was
that was the Pink Panther.
Initially, it was it was not. Let me finish. Okay, they had came out with their number ones, and they had 3 new songs.
That was after Pink Panther.
It was not. It was not.
I'm looking.
And they ended up putting it on the Pink Panther.
I'm a Beyonce.
You're not no bigger Beyonce fan than me. You're not no bigger Beyonce fan than me.
And if you was a Beyonce fan, you would know that's not Beyonce singing on the second. Listen to it right now and tell me that ain't Kelly.
I'm on Guinness.
Don't tell me what Guinness wrote. Don't tell me what Guinness wrote. Listen to the vocals and tell me.
I hear the vocals. It's Beyonce.
That's not Beyonce.
On the number 1 CD, they had 3 songs. They had what's the damn song? They had Stand Up.
Stand Up for Love. Feel the same way I do.
They had
and
Feel
check
the
up
Same
on
Way
it.
I Do.
And check up on it.
Check up on it was Beyonce by herself.
It was not.
Now the check up on it one is throwing me off of the number 1 though.
It's Check on It. That was a song that was released by.
Oh, nobody got Google.
And when Beyonce did,
I'm on Google right now, but the board don't want to hear it.
Listen,
let me sip my coffee.
When it comes,
now it's a Beyonce fight.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go on my Tidal because Tidal has all the credits. So let's look.
So I always wonder if Aaliyah never passed. What do y'all think Aaliyah would have been right now?
Don't even finish it. Don't finish it.
Listen,
absolutely not.
Aaliyah was only famous because you say what? Absolutely not.
She was famous because she died.
She wait a minute. Hold on. Say it again. So there you talking.
She was only famous because she died.
Oh my God! If she was on
that
the
last album was not an album that would have been a staple in this.
Move your box over a little bit, so dead, because I'm not trying to get struck by no light.
That album would not have been.
On the bottom row.
That album would not have been good if she was still alive.
I'm at the bottom.
I don't believe it would.
Put me on the bottom row.
I'm in the corner.
Just telling you what it is.
But she did. I Care for You was a good song.
What was?
I Care for You.
It was a good album. It was a cute album.
3-Page letter was a good song too.
Would have been like a number 1 album.
I ain't never heard.
Letter,
I ain't never heard 3 pages. I ain't never heard 3 page rule.
I got 4 page, 3 pages for 2 pages, child.
I don't think that.
Think about it.
Everybody always bring that up. Thank you, Jesso. Thank you, Esco Marty. I just listened to both versions. Check up on the Good Morning. Have a point at 115. That's Kelly. I know Kelly when I hear her, and I know the girls. I know the girls. I'm a Destiny Child fan. You can't miss me on a Destiny Child.
So what's the first Destiny Child album, Gabor?
You can't get them on the game either.
Destiny Child.
Yeah.
What's the first song off the album?
The first song off the album that was released.
Yes.
Come on.
Was No.
Which
That's
one?
Which version? What's the first song on the album? Not the first single they made. The first song.
I can't tell you the track list.
It's second nature.
You're
not a bigger fan.
Second nature. I am a second nature. I can't listen. I can't remember.
You're not a bigger fan.
I am. It's my life. So easy.
It's like
second
nature.
You might know the song, but you don't even know the list of the song. So
okay, what's the 10th song on the Lemonade album? So bad.
All night long. Ain't this All Night Long?
Let's see.
I just wanted to see if he knew. I don't know.
No, he said he was a bigger fan. People don't even know that Destiny Child had that first album.
It's Freedom. Freedom is the 10th song. Freedom. I can't lose. But yeah, it was. I'm telling you, that was Kelly singing the second verse. It's
not Kelly. It's not Kelly.
It's Kelly, Deb. Listen,
I'm looking at it myself. I'm looking at it.
Kelly, where?
Don't tell me. Don't look at it. You got to listen to it. That's the problem.
I heard it.
You got to listen to it. You got to listen to it again.
He said he heard it.
Second verse. If you got it, flaunted, boy, I know you want it. That's not Kelly.
That's not the second verse. I can tell you want to taste
it.
I can tell you want to chase it, but I'm gonna make you taste it or something like that.
If you got it, flaunted, boy, I know you want it.
Boy, if you
want
it,
that's the first verse.
What?
That's the first verse.
Oh, you got it.
I can tell you want it.
You was feeling that low key.
The third verse.
I was for a little bit. You caught it.
I'm patient. No patience. Just take.
You want to taste it, but I'm gonna let you taste it.
Got me about to play it.
Play it, low key, and you tell me is that Kelly or Beyonce?
If you play it on this channel, don't get me straight.
No, I ain't gonna play it.
No, don't play it on here. I'm just saying, listen.
In my car right now. Let me hear this.
He felt that.
When I gave my heart to the child, let me tell you something.
I felt in the core.
Let me destroy y'all.
Yes, that was my shit. When I gave my heart to.
Why you do that? Let me destroy y'all shit about Aaliyah.
Tell me.
Aaliyah was not a great singer.
She wasn't. Her uncle was just famous. Her uncle was just the man over there.
She could dance her ass off though.
She was all right. She was an all right dancer, but her vocals was like real Kelly Rowland-ish.
Yeah,
she danced her ass off. Cause I was graduating.
That's what I watched the video.
Somebody who was an entertainer.
I was graduating high school when she came out with that "Tell Me You That Somebody."
You and me both. 97. You came out 97.
No, that song "Are You That Somebody" came out in 2000.
Yeah, I was 8.
No. It was like 98 or 97. It was 83. It's 83. 83.
Yeah.
83.
What's 83?
83.
What came out in 83? She was only 2, 3.
I'm gonna tell you why, because that was my last year.
Not in 83. That means she was 4 years old, Dad.
Damn, baby, it didn't come out in no 83. She was born in 79.
No, 80 nothing.
I mean,
she didn't come out
in
till 90.
99 or 98.
90, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said. 97, 98.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like 83. That means we was 4.
I was born in 83. I'm sorry.
Shit, I was 1 year old then. Hell.
You was born in 83, Deb?
Yeah.
I was born in 82.
Wow.
Yes, I'm into the 70s, baby. So I can't be a crack baby. They didn't call me a crack baby. I'm
No,
we not. All right, Tokyo. All right, Tokyo.
No, we not.
So, Deb, did you see Tokyo Tony dancing in the park? What you think about that?
Prosperity. I refuse.
You refuse to what the crack baby say?
I don't watch Tokyo. I don't watch that.
I refuse.
I tell everybody I was born in 79. I made it. I made it past it. I made it. Just made it, not to be a crack baby.
I'm having a big party for when I turn 40.
It's young people that look older than.
They show.
I'm gonna tell you something. Today at my school, the kids today they was asking how old I was. Now I got some shady kids in my classroom, but the first girl, she said, "You lucky you in your 20s," and I said, "Oh, thank you, girl." The other one said, "You look like you like in your late 20s." Then they got to like 60 and 80 and 90. This is a shady one. But,
and that's when you.
And I was like, "Why y'all say that?" Like, there's like, "Cause you got that gray in your beard." I said, "So, cause I got gray in my beard. I'm 80 and 60 and 90."
Yeah, it's the grade.
What grade
did you get? 40 and 50. It went straight to 60.
It went from 20 to 60 to 90.
All right, yeah, they was reaching.
But they was mad because they was mad.
But what grade do you teach again?
Second grade.
Second?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all old to them.
Oh yeah, we older there. Shit, they see one grade.
We was reading about Martin Luther King. They said, "Did you know him?"
Look, I remember. I would never forget when I was in the second grade. I would never forget. I had a teacher named Miss Risington, and we was going over the president and how a person could become the president and stuff. And I would never forget. She asked us who was the president, and everybody in the classroom said George Washington. And she was like, "No, y'all." She was like, "The president name is Bill Clinton." And she was telling us about Bill and Chelsea and Hillary, and they had a cat, a dog, or something like that named Socks. But we really told that lady in second grade that George Washington was president. I'll never forget that.
Oh, y'all failed the test.
Oh, that's why Marty said you don't look a day over 55.
That's why I was about to put him in timeout again.
Oh, he think Portia can sing. He think Portia can sing. So,
hell, getting older.
Did you listen to it, low key?
Yeah, I'm still. I didn't play it 4-5 times.
It ain't possible that you done played it 4 or 5 times.
No, we also did.
Won't get on my nerves. Always trying to be technical.
We also did Ruby Bridges, and it was like, was you in school with her?
Who is Ruby Bridges?
She was the first Ruby black Bridges. Girl to a white school.
Child, we ain't educators here. Yeah, it's a music question. We might know the answer, but that we did not know.
She was the first black girl who went to a white school. It was like 3 black girls who went to different white schools.
Was she the little young girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was, yeah. And they was like, "Did you go to school with her?" I'm like, if they said she was the first black girl to went to a white school, then why would I be at school with her?
But they don't know that though, so they second grade. You gotta give them.
The story literally says this is why they're gonna be back in second grade.
They think we old
because the story literally says the first black kid went to a white school. So
did you just say they're gonna be in second grade next year?
So Deb,
did you just say that's why they're gonna be in second grade next year?
So Deb, do you watch Bad Boys LA?
Yes, I do.
Did you see?
Yeah, he meant that.
Did you see?
You want to be shady? Now you're gonna be here next year.
But I can't say that to them. I can't say it to them.
You need to repeat.
You the teacher.
You the teacher. I'll say I'm old. You better hope you get old.
They said I don't want to do this. I said, well, I already graduated. I already did this stuff. I already graduated.
I tell my kids that all the time. I got a couple of diplomas. You better get out of my face.
Right, a couple.
Well, what you saying, good boy? I'm sorry.
I forgot. I was so rude.
You said I watched Bad Boys.
It was about Bad Boys Club.
I forgot. Josh told me, but I was saying.
Was it about gutter?
No,
he
was still saying.
I was asking
on that hook.
It wasn't a hook. She sung the second verse.
Of what?
Now you gotta go rewind. Now finish the kaboo.
Did you watch Bad Boys? Do you watch Bad Boys LA? And then I was gonna ask you, because Gutter reference.
Did you see Marlo?
Hold on, wait. Let me regard what we're saying because I want to forget it.
Gutter referenced Milan and our Martin Luther King too.
I didn't hear that word.
I didn't hear that one.
Good boy, I knew. I said gutter. You said it wasn't about gutter. I knew it.
I knew about Ruby Bridges. Wait a minute, y'all. I knew about Ruby Bridges. I just didn't know. I just forgot the name now. Don't y'all do me that. I told y'all.
Exactly. Who the hell was thinking about Ruby Bridges as we were just talking about music and the second verse of the song? Ruby Bridges ain't come to mind.
But I brought up Ruby Bridges because the kids asked me, well, did I go to school with her?
If So Bad Deb didn't just teach that, he wouldn't have remembered Ruby Bridges either. Don't be acting like we slow.
I can see that, So Deb, though. Don't get mad at the kids.
But it wouldn't have been on your mind. It wouldn't have been on your mind to think about that.
They didn't mean it like that. They was just saying you had an old soul. They wasn't.
No, I wouldn't be like.
I know I got an old soul. I grew up underground.
See your attitude. You a little bit.
Shit. I wasn't a typical kid. I was the kid that wanted to be in grown folks' face.
I was a kid that was in grown folks' face. My mama didn't know it though.
Yeah.
I'm
the oldest of 5. I'm the oldest of 5, so I was.
Me too. I'm the oldest of 3.
Listen, but
I'm the baby, and I was nosy.
Listen, the other kid doubled down and said, "Well, did you go to school with her mom?"
Oh shit! I don't like your students. Hell.
I
will be fighting my damn students.
You just don't know how to get them. You just don't know how to get them together. You got to wait till they.
Oh no! I
embarrass them in front of the class.
Listen, by the time I left that classroom, they was all pissed off at me.
Oh, I remember my time.
So I took their points away today. I said, "Oh, if I'm that old, you got 0 points."
That remind me of my days.
Ask your mama about that.
The Boys and Girls Club, man.
No pizza for y'all when we had pizza there.
Y'all ain't getting no damn pizza.
We going on a field trip tomorrow.
Not even a pepperoni.
What you taking them?
They going to see some kid play something. I don't know what it is. I
used to hate going on field trips with my kids. Oh my God, we went to the Air and Space Museum so many damn times. I was like, yeah, I'm not ever coming back. No, don't ask me to do no more damn trips.
I told the teacher in my school today. I said, listen, I will be the disciplinarian. So if they acting up, just sit them down at the table with me. I'm not walking around with y'all tomorrow.
Yes, the pumpkin patch is always cold. Why we always gotta go when it's cold outside? I ain't got time for that. I got too many damn kids. You realize how many kids you got when you start going on trips and you at the school more, as much as they are. Like the hell.
They got me good today because when I left, they all clapped when I left today.
Oh,
I said
they all clap.
They clapped. I said, I'll see y'all tomorrow though.
Oh.
Did you take notes of everybody that was clapping?
Every last one of them.
I know. I would have definitely had a mental note of each one.
Well, if you can find a man
and I would have came in. Prosper, I would have came in with certain little treats.
Right, treats for the ones that did not clap.
For the ones that didn't clap.
Oh no, I don't even have to do that because the teacher that I work with, she's the man. I'm like the assistant teacher in the classroom, and I told her, I said, "Listen, whoever."
Oh, that's why they shade you.
One time, sit them down with me because when they clap today, I'm gonna clap when they sit on down tomorrow. Because they can't keep it. They can't control themselves. So when they sit down tomorrow, I'm gonna be clapping like, "Sit on down with me." Yep. And I'm taking all your little dojo.
You patty dojo dead.
Yeah. You're gonna have a good old time with me. And I'm waiting on it. Because I already know who's gonna act up.
You got to work for them.
And I'm gonna be like, have a seat.
That's gonna be the worst on a field trip, and you in trouble. You can't walk with the class. Yeah. Oh, that's the
well,
worst.
you know, we had a meeting today, and they the kids are supposed to stay all day for the whole trip. The principal was like, before lunch happens, we bringing them back to the school. That's how bad they are.
Dang.
So they
that was the worst.
They gonna get 2
when
hours.
You couldn't go on the trip. When they pulled you out that line for the trip.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hell no! That was the worst. You got to be in school all day with nobody from your classroom with this damn adult.
Oh,
I did it once and I never do it again.
That reminds me of my study
kids
hall.
They got to worry about it because they're only getting 2 hours of a field trip. They should have a whole day of it tomorrow, and then they're gonna be right back at school eating lunch in the cafeteria because they don't know how to act.
Wow.
Child.
I'm happy.
Damn, a whole day to 2 hours. They went from 8 to 2.
2 hours.
Where you work at a special? What the hell kind of student y'all got?
I'm working at a public school.
Shit. Don't nobody mama beat them ass. Don't nobody beat ass.
Nope.
Obviously not. If you owe with one
gray hair. I got beat in front of the class. My mama was mad as hell at me because I would not cry. I'm thinking in my head, I terrorize this school on a regular basis. There's no way you gonna make me cry. You gonna have to whoop me again when I get home. But what I'm not gonna do is stand right here in front of this class and cry.
Right?
You think I'm gonna be teased every day? You a lie.
Mm-hmm. That's how I remember. I remember my 3rd grade teacher gave us.
That was 2nd grade.
He gave us paddles, and that's supposed to be for the principal to do. No, not the teacher. He would hit us with these wooden paddles.
Oh my God! I wish we could do that today,
man. And my mom said that. She said, "I wish this generation where you can paddle those kids."
They need it. They need it.
I ain't get paddled now. I ain't had that. We ain't had that.
I wish
what school district are you going? Where you going to?
That's that down south school. That's
I understand.
Down south. Why they stopping when I got there?
I'm happy. I'm happy New York came and saved me.
If they told us tomorrow we could do it, oh my God, everybody
be like, everybody line up. All the ones
just line up for no damn reason. You breathe too hard, come on over here.
You even look at me too hard. Get up here.
We had a teacher that used to pinch us. You gonna pinch me? You pinch me, I'm pinching your ass back.
Pinch me,
oh my God, y'all! Did y'all see the trailer for Legendary?
No, I haven't watched.
That's what you was over there doing. You got quiet.
I'm about to say, I don't know. You can know what that show is.
It's a good show.
You need to educate on.
Busy asked about that earlier today. I was like, I've never seen it.
Yeah, I got beaten at the whole fool in school. But I was smart, so my teacher really didn't. I really got in trouble.
Oh yeah, I did like that interview earlier with Chandrika.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
The way they was talking about Chandrika on all the reviews, it was like Chandrika was just the worst.
But you know what though? Let me tell you.
The more interviews that we do, the more we learn that what we saw on television is not the same thing.
Let me tell you, when I went to OLG with the first year it was popping, I can understand. Like people got to understand that place was very high packed with traffic, and can you imagine dealing with all that? I felt like she was just short a few times, but she still was like. She still gave customer service. you had to look at her like
you're not on timeout. We can see your comment in the chat.
Uh-oh.
I see it. You're not back on timeout, Lord. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
They still in timeout. Who keep putting everybody in timeout though?
It must be in my mind. I don't know which one it is, but
one of your moms must be going through something.
I think it's SoDeb doing it. He don't know he doing it, just like he don't know that.
My hands is right here.
Second verse.
He must be going through. Is he going through something personally? You say Michelle, they block.
You say Beyonce, you say slander or Evelyn slander. I mean, you might get it, but I mean, other than that.
It's the algorithm.
So everybody talking about. Yeah, did you see Marlo on Wendy?
Yeah, I saw Marlo.
I was trying to watch it today.
What is it? I don't low key. See, this is the thing, low key.
What's
up? Don't attack me, y'all. Okay. Can we talk? Is this a safe place? So
it's a safe space. It's a safe space.
I don't get this 60-inch hair that these girls be wearing.
Thank you.
Because I thought,
me either.
Wear what you want to wear. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing some girls with 5 or 6 bags of hair in their head. You know what I'm saying? I thought that we were supposed to be, it's supposed to be realistic. Marlo got that whore weave in her head all the way down to the floor.
Trying to be Nikki.
Then she had on the Fendi poncho.
Yep.
With the Fendi shoes.
Yep.
Now the shoes was nice.
And did you the question when they asked her about where do you get your money from?
I sell puss. Why not be real?
She already told you like 12,000 times.
Yeah, she did.
She done denied selling puss 12,000 times.
She trying to.
Nehar, what is my type?
But you got to think about it. If she was best friends with Nene and Nene was a stripper back in the day.
But Marlo wants to be the new rich bitch. She wants to take that title. She's coming in trying to do everything Nene was doing. She's going to, I guarantee you.
She's trying to make us fall in love with her because she's a foster mother now.
I think Bravo wants her to be that. I don't think that's.
I think Bravo wants Marlo to. They trying to mold her to be the.
I don't think that's the Marlo thing. I think that's Bravo's thing.
Yeah.
I think that Marlo gonna cut one of the girls.
I think Marlo is like, whatever gonna give me a check, I'm gonna do it. But I think
her goddamn cheek.
But
I promise you, if I'm telling you right now, if I was on the show and Marlo was on there and Marlo got to talking like real loud and walking toward me or whatever, I promise you I'll just get the windmilling. Because you can't trust her. I don't trust her.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit her.
Marlo though.
I'm hitting her.
Looking at all the mug shots and stuff like that, that makes her unsafe around me.
But you gotta realize that girl that she had messed up, the girl did it to herself.
With Marlo, it didn't surprise me that she would clash with Candy because she always was talking stuff about Candy. Remember the one season when they went out of town and
Candy they were just trying to say that you like light-skinned girls.
Candy said, "I'm not giving up my room. I don't care." Here go Marlo. She just makes me sick. Ugh.
Hold on for a second. Let's bring it back for a second.
Low key, do you remember when Candy was singing?
Hold on, y'all, because I always talk about how much I love Brandy Maxine.
Yep, can I ask you a question?
Oh, yes. Let's talk about Brandy.
Have you been drinking?
You can look at his eyes and tell he's been doing.
I thought I ain't never seen him drink. I was listening to the thing. I was listening to the live. I was cooking. I was listening, but I wasn't.
But I always talk about how I love. I've been rooting for.
Yeah,
Brandy.
He does say he loves Brandy.
I always talk about I want Brandy Maxine to come back.
You just said that last week.
I love me some Brandy.
Brandy
who?
Norwood.
Brandy Maxine.
Brandy Maxine.
I don't like the bitch. I don't like Brandy.
Now
Maxine.
who said? Now who was the person that said that she looked? She would give it T.S. Madison.
She do give me.
Yeah, that was last week too. That was doing that live.
I think that was Mims.
I don't like Brandy Maxine.
Yep, that was Mims.
I don't like Brandy Maxine, and then she tried to. I just don't like her.
Child, y'all told poor Jackie apart. I was like, I thought Jackie looked cute. Y'all just told poor Jackie apart.
That picture was horrible.
That picture was horrible, though.
Once you got up to the face, but the far away was not that bad.
But the far away was good.
It didn't look like her.
It just didn't look like her far away. That's why they had to zoom in on her so we could know that was Jackie.
But my favorite Marlo scene is when her and Sheree was talking. I was like, the fuck is going on right now? That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, I didn't understand what was going on in that scene. But
my favorite one was when she had got into it with Portia, and she told Portia, "You lied on Candy with that little ass rug."
Oh yeah.
And Portia couldn't come back. She couldn't, she couldn't fight back. And she said, "You know what? When you work for something," and Marlo grabbed that thing out her hand and put it down, and Marlo was not even phased. Portia, all of a sudden she changed when it comes to a real bitch. Because she know Marlo would have cut her up.
Marlo got a damn razor blade in her jaw. She ain't playing with Marlo. She'll drag Kenya, but she will not try Marlo.
My favorite Nene scene.
This is the conversation tonight.
My favorite Nene scene.
Log off.
Now my favorite Nene scene was when They said your house was a roach nest, and Nene was like, hold on, none of y'all bitches. And they was like, don't call us bitches. She said, wait a minute, Cynthia, none of y'all can say a motherfucking thing. I was like, Nene is silly.
My favorite moment was when
she's suing for that.
Marlo had pulled up those messages from Love B. Scott, and she was like, Nene, did you see this? And she was like, it was something that Kenya had said, and Kenya was like, I'll read it. And she was like, Kenya said, and then Nene was like, you have bullied plenty of peoples, and Kenya was like, peoples?
Bridemaid, what's a bridemaid?
I love when Nene, the first season.
She always made fun of Nene's grammar.
My favorite Sheree scene was when she tugged on Kim.
I didn't like that. I don't like when people be big and bad.
That was
funny. Eat it.
Get your fucking hands off of me, bitch.
My favorite Sheree scene was when she had the guy doing the party, or he was playing and whatever. Who gonna check me?
No. I love when the first season when Nene was in the back of the limo singing Kim's song, and she was like, I'm playing to be with jealous because I know he's doing a favor for my man.
That was funny though.
That shit was funny as hell.
And I love when Nene
used to be so funny. Which that show first started, Nene was hilarious.
She was funny in the first.
When she got the second nose job, she started to change.
Yes, when she became the rich bitch, I was like, I don't like you no more.
I like that when Kim was around, because her shade with Kim was funny, because when she was on that reunion, when she was asking,
Where is your scooter?
Where is your scooter?
Do y'all remember when Phaedra? Y'all remember when they had that Mother's Day brunch at Cynthia's house? And Phaedra was like, y'all gotta give me some advice. Yeah, she said, y'all gotta give me some advice for this babies. I don't know nothing about babies. And then he said, keep him in there so he's ready to come out.
Every time Kim, Cori is somewhere close. She always gotta go with the kids.
Child, that girl did not know when that baby. She could not make that timeline make sense.
When that baby was coming, she was trying to be. She was a whore. She was
Who you talking about, Phaedra?
Yeah, Phaedra was over there.
Yeah, that was the season. That was the season they was taking them pregnancy pictures, and she was sucking on pickles.
They was
sucking on them pickles.
It just wasn't good, and that's what I'm saying though. And low key, this is the thing, low key. See, you have to be held accountable. It wasn't everybody. Nobody had the gay rumors about Apollo just because he was in jail and he knew Miss Lawrence. It was the way y'all was deep throating them pickles.
Exactly.
That's what it was, them pickles, because they really was showing them pickles. And I was like, what am I watching? Why is she sucking on pickles like that?
Yeah, she did.
But look, when you think about it, that was that. But then years later, fast forward, when they were saying Phaedra was known as the head doctor.
Yes.
Ooh, I will never forget at the reunion. I will never forget when they was at the reunion. And they was like, oh my God, you were talking about Cynthia fibroids. That's even bad for you. And Phaedra was like, well, she was talking about my Aquafina because she was sitting on Captain Crunch. So, hey. Ooh. And Cynthia said, coming from a head doctor, I guess you will know.
Yeah.
No, I like when Portia said, ask your workers how they getting paid. And it's all with
because Nene was like,
I didn't hear. I heard. I seen her. I don't like Dr. Contessa. I don't like Contessa. I seen her over there with the TS.
Yeah, you saw that interview with her husband too.
I don't pay attention. They acting. Dr. Contessa them is the first inauthentic relationship on the show. I believe that Quad and her husband was really together, but Quad was playing that man. She ain't had no chance of having no baby. She didn't want no baby with that man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But why would Heavenly know she can't fight? Why would you mess with Contessa? Contessa is G.I. Jane. Like, why would you even mess with that lady? Stop saying your mama to everybody. You too grown.
I'm letting y'all know right now.
My mama passed in 2018. Say your mama to me. I guarantee you I drag you like Portia dragged Kenya off that couch.
Did she really drag Kenya, or did she grab her hair and Carlos King pulled her? And that's how Kenya failed.
Well, she pulled her with her.
I'm just saying, though, let me tell you this.
Either way,
I'm not losing a fight on national TV. I'm not losing a fight on national TV. If I got into a fight on national TV and I lost, y'all would have been calling the paramedics.
Yeah, because
Y'all
I'm
will be
gonna keep
calling the
going.
paramedics.
Well, I mean, but she did say, "Don't
So we
put
need to
that
sign up
in
for
my
Bad Boys Club
face."
season 2.
I've been trying to sign. I've been signing up for the Circle
The Circle
on Netflix.
Yeah,
I want to go on Bad Boy. I want to go on Bad Boys Club and just fight
I'm
everybody.
not finna fight.
I ain't about to fight nobody.
Let me tell you something
I ain't
right
about
now.
to fight nobody right now.
Let's talk about this. Let me tell you something right now. If there's a person like Milan on that show, I'm
Prosperity,
gonna pull out a
not
knife
right
and
now.
stab that motherfucker.
If I was on that show, I would have
Catch
fought
me in my
Moolah.
20s.
I would have fought Milan and I would have fought Moolah. I would have had to fight Moolah because
Catch me in my 20s.
And it came out. I saw a live that Moolah did with William the Baddest, and it can't. The boy was not dancing on him. He was just upset that the boy was dancing in that section. And
well,
was saying that that's disrespectful to him.
Homophobic.
You just gonna have to
very
listen.
humble.
You did that to William because you could do that to William, but you and Gutter would have got the fight in there if you would have. Gutter and Relly was in there dancing too, but you picked on William because you knew Williams.
See, they wouldn't like me on that show because you ain't
I
gonna
want
put
to
me in
go.
the category.
I want to go.
You ain't gonna put me in the category.
I'm glad they
I
ain't
like
put
what I like.
But I'm
I
just
want to
telling
go
you
on there
right
with
now.
some real hood. I want to go on there with some real hood niggas though.
But I gotta be a friend with the hood. I'm listen, I ain't fighting nobody. I'm gonna stab your ass when you start fighting me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
be in
how
jail
I
by the
am.
time it's over.
No,
I'm my own person.
That's it.
I want to
nobody
fight.
coming
Yeah,
to
because
fight
if
me for
I
that
fight on
reason.
screen and the security jump in the middle of us and I can't get
no,
my
baby,
I
I'm
can't get
telling
my
you right
heat
now.
on. No, we ain't doing that bullshit.
Kirk
Yeah,
Franklin
look,
said,
we're not gonna.
Kirk
We're not
Franklin's
gonna
son
get it.
said he didn't even know what happened to him.
Kirk Franklin's son can't fight. Kirk Franklin's son can't fight, and he needs to stop talking shit.
He said somebody had hit him and he didn't even know.
I believe Dylan can take Kirk Franklin's son. He lost every fight. And next episode, he's gonna talk about what fight I lost, nigga. Every fight. You sit up and
But he
talking
ain't
shit
no
to
punk.
people.
He don't stop talking.
Look, baby, he is a punk. They walking right up in his face and hit him in his mouth.
We don't stop him from talking.
Milan pulled out that bottle to hit that boy. Baby, I would have flipped that whole table. I would have destroyed that whole damn room. You don't think with that weapon. A weapon for me is like you ready to die. I'm not the person for that type of show.
Yeah, no, because you're not gonna jump in front of me after he done hit me, and then I can't get hit back. I can't get shit. That nigga won't go to sleep that night.
Yeah, you better sleep with both of your eyes open.
Married to Medicine for Heavenly when she cracked that glass and tried to cut her.
Yeah.
Milan did that. Let me tell you something right now, baby. You pick up a bottle. Oh, it's baby for himself. Baby. I'm gonna tear this whole shit apart.
Wait a minute.
The show is over.
Yes, Portia dragged Kenya. Portia did not drag Kenya as her Marty. See, this is why I came with the delusion and the lies. She did not grab as her Marty talking about yes, Portia dragged Kenya. That is a lie. She grabbed her hair. She grabbed her hair and Carlos pulled her, and that's why Kenya fell.
Yeah, she still had Kenya head. It wasn't Portia didn't really do anything. It was the fact that she still had her hair when they was pulling her away.
And y'all claim
and then she want to play victim.
Yeah.
I can't believe I did that.
Whack ass. Just like when Cynthia.
Sure, you just thought you about to lose your job.
I fight everybody and your mom and your grandma and your kids.
She was like, you were about to lose your job.
See, that's why I couldn't be
lose your job.
Back in the day,
that's Portia's cycle because she did her own. That Portia, I will fight you and your kids and your mom and your grandma.
Well, she did do
exactly.
Portia can't fight though. That's
Portia.
Y'all,
Portia fight people that can't fight.
That's what I'm saying. I know some girls that could really get down. You know what I'm saying? And Portia strike me as one of them girls who.
Me too.
She gonna fight on the show with the girls. She gonna fight on the show for the girls that she could be the ones that she ain't gonna lose. She
fight the girls that's not gonna fight.
Yeah, she would never fight Marlo. She would never fight Marlo.
Fight Candy.
Oh, absolutely not.
Because she don't want to lose her bad girl.
She would not fight Candy.
Right?
Let me tell you something. Yeah. A girl who want to fight you, you don't your hands don't get laid on you.
Exactly.
A girl who what?
That want to fight you, them hands will be laid on you. I don't care if they got to fly over the damn roof to come back around the damn building.
They coming to get you.
They gonna
put you hit me.
You better do it, Evelyn.
I'm gonna be an acrobat in that motherfucker. I'm jumping over something.
If they want to fight you, best believe them hands.
If somebody hit me, just move out the way. I don't need no help.
You better
get out the way.
Cause you gonna get what they should have got if you don't.
That's what I hate when the security people be breaking them up because you come between
that ain't real life.
You come between me. It ain't. I don't care. Them cameras gonna leave.
Yeah, you getting your ass whooped.
When Monique had grabbed Candace and Giselle was holding Candace. She only had one hand. The way that they was dragging her, she really could not defend her. There is no way. I'm telling you, I would have threw that boring down.
I don't think that Candy was scared of Portia.
What?
Candy,
no.
Candy wasn't scared of Portia. Portia was
Get
scared.
the hell out of here.
Candy ain't scared of Portia.
That is a joke. That is hilarious. Portia
That
always
is funny as
walked out.
hell.
That's a good joke, though.
That.
But okay, what else we talking? It was something else we was talking about. Oh, they say when Lisa Nicole threw that water on Quad and her gay husband, she cut Quad in the face.
I would have beat Lisa Nicole ass.
Quad
got all that
in
mouth.
her face. Yeah, Quad got that baby. We would have been fighting.
We would have been
You hear me?
fighting, and wasn't nobody right there to break them up either. Good boy.
It really was.
Quad could have smashed her all upside her head
I
if she
said,
wanted to.
man, I wish I was a girl to go
Quad
up
didn't
to
want to
Quad
lose
body.
no fight on TV. Quad didn't want to lose no fight on TV.
At all. Because Lisa Nicole was
Baby,
ready.
Look at young, rich, skinny lion talking about Candy ran when Portia got up. Portia was already. Candy was going to go get some water. Candy was going to go get some water.
Candy was
Portia
going to
was
get
getting
something
punked
to
at
drink.
that table.
Who
Portia
said
was getting,
that?
Who said that?
Young Rich said that.
Who said that?
You said that?
Who said
Candy
that?
told her,
You
Candy said,
said
don't hit me
that?
with the motherfucking piggyback. Don't hit me with the
I don't
motherfucking
think.
piggyback.
I think what I think
Piggyback
Kenya
your ass
said it.
up.
What Kenya said was right. They was all on ready when it came to Portia, because they was coming
Exactly.
Portia's ass. They was tired of Portia at that time.
Exactly.
But Kenya got that from Nene. Kenya got that from Nene at the reunion when they was talking when she had that third fight.
I think that she did. She probably did. But what she said was
Did
true.
y'all?
When Portia
Kenya
said
wasn't.
that
She wasn't gonna get a second time to grab Kenya here.
anger management class, and she would not talk to them about it. It was Candy who said it. She said, "Oh no, it was Kenya." She said, "We all sitting already at this point," and they were. Kenya and Candy and Cynthia all was sitting there like, "Bitch, I'm ready for you to pop up on me because right now."
Yeah, because when they went out to lunch that day, Candy was getting in Portia's ass when they were sitting at that outside at that table, and that's when Portia walked away. She don't want no Candy.
Cynthia
Nobody want no for real.
Cynthia kicked the hell out of her puss.
If they had, that's what everybody talking about. If they was really got in the fight, we can't say if they did it. They did get the fight, and Cynthia got the best of her.
Cynthia kicked the
because if you was gonna get down.
I'm surprised that girl was able to have a baby. Cynthia kicked the hell out of her.
If Portia was able to get down the way that she really got down, Cynthia would even be able to kick her.
Exactly.
She would have already had control of the situation before.
Yeah, because you wouldn't have stood over her like that without swinging if you was really wanted to be about that life.
What did she do? What did she do, Prosperity?
Kicked her in the puss.
And did you hear Portia?
Get out of her.
Did you hear? Did y'all remember what Portia said?
All in that food.
Portia talking about Cynthia. She tried to kick through me. She tried to kick fucking through me.
She sure did.
Like she really hated me.
She did.
Y'all remember Phaedra Lioness? Y'all remember Phaedra Lioness talking about some Cynthia had on stilettos and Kim Fields was like, Portia had on stilettos.
Yeah, she had on flats.
She had on flats.
She had on flats. Scrappy flats.
Here go Phaedra. Here go Phaedra. Well, she had on something because I've seen the bruises and cuts with my own eyes. And Kim Fields said, now she ain't do all that there.
Right. Well, we know she lied the wrong time. She don't lie in court to win a case, but she'll lie for Portia. Girl, get out of here.
She was lying about Paulo.
Remember when Mama Joyce was like, yeah, that boy came to blow you up.
He said he came there. He said he's gonna blow you the fuck up.
And she said like 3 or 4 times. She was
what he said was he came there because he had some. He was going.
He was tired of being messed over. He was tired of being messed over and tired of being messed around. And he said that he was gonna blow you the fuck up. And she said no. She said no. It's right there on my phone. He was gonna blow you the fuck up.
She said he said
Mama
he had some bomb ass CDs.
Mama Joyce don't be playing though.
Remember her talking about that damn lunchbox?
He said he had some bomb ass CDs.
Yeah, it's all funny games, but I couldn't have been Phaedra.
But see, Mama Joy is old school. You got to keep in mind, she was there watching her daughter career take off. So she just was not on it. Like, nah, he want that money. Nah.
You know, remember when they was at the wedding shop and she was about to fight that girl? You don't belong here anyway. Why are you here?
How the fuck you?
Drop S pro Marty. Y'all remember? So do y'all remember the first
welcome
season
back. Welcome
when
back.
Candy was on the show and they had the photo shoot with AJ and AJ Riley and Candy was in the photo. I mean, Mama Joyce, Riley, and Candy was in the photo, and AJ came to sit down and get in the picture, and Mama Joyce got up, and Candy was like, "Mama, why'd you get up?" And she was like, "Well, what was I need to be there for?"
What do I need to be there for? Need to be there.
And they asked her, "What
ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me off your ass,
baby." I'm with her though. I'm with her. Candy do give me that type. See, Mama Joyce was right. She came. She say, "See, I come and she just forget about family. Yes, since you've been retired, you just don't care about family no more. You got this house, all his pictures, all the pictures of his family up. Your family pictures not up there."
But you know what though? You know what would be a
Turn
good
that
show?
lunchbox.
Let's give the OGs, the mamas, a show. Let's give Mama Joyce,
Yes.
Mama D.
Oh my God.
Aunt
They
Bertha
already
was a
had
show.
one. They already had one.
Where was it?
I'm talking about a real one.
It was called the Moms of Early Reality or something like that. Because Kiki Weiss.
What was the episodes? Because I missed those.
It was because I actually interviewed Kiki Weiss' mom when she was on the show.
Well, they need to revisit it. They need to revamp it.
Yes, we need Mama Joyce, Mama D, A1 Mama. We need A1 Mama.
Yeah,
we need Lyrica
Mama. Let's get Melody Hope Mama.
We gonna get Tokyo Tony. We gonna get Tokyo Tony.
Yeah, we need her.
Oh yeah, we need a little Tokyo Tony.
Yeah, they need to give the OLG gang a damn show. They need to go to give them a new Golden Girls because them women be having me dying.
Oh,
them women be showing out for the camera though. They be showing out for the camera.
They do.
That's what I want them to do.
But that's what they want them to do.
I thought it was.
Right, that's what I want them to do.
That's what Candy want them to do.
Bertha don't care.
Bertha can do it by her damn self.
But Bertha, that's my aunt in New York. Like that's
what she said yesterday? That's 4 out of 4 say you a hoe.
I said you a hoe.
So you was a hoe.
Child, my Aunt Bertha drink too.
All right, Aunt Bertha, we got to do this set again. What? I thought it was time to dance.
Aunt Bertha be over before it gets started.
Aunt Bertha,
do we really got to do this?
Do we really got to do this again?
You was a hoe.
Aunt Bertha said, "I'm going to smoke a cigarette. I ain't got time for this."
Y'all listen, I gotta go to bed. I gotta get up in the morning.
Yeah,
so this was fun.
Oh yeah, you are the school teacher that got to get the kids and that's waiting to get the kids. He got to get a good night's rest so he can put them kids tomorrow.
He got to focus.
And I got to feel clapping tomorrow. So I need extra energy. So this was fun. I really enjoyed it.
Yes, 3 hours and 16 minutes and 25, 26, 27 seconds.
28. That's what you're talking about.
Make sure y'all follow the Candy Shop channel if y'all here because we do this every Wednesday.
Candy left me.
Her channel. Yeah, she's not here right now, but make sure her information is in the description.
I held it up for the ladies.
Y'all make sure y'all hit up Gabor's channel, Low Key Lounge channel. Do you have a channel?
Who me?
Yeah.
Oh no, not yet. I'm working on it though.
You don't have.
But y'all can go to Cups by Thick Girl on IG and get your wine glasses, your tumblers, your cognac glasses, and all that.
Hell, I'm finally
Say that again?
Twitter. Follow me.
Your wine glasses, your cognac glasses, your water bottles, your tumblers.
Where at on IG?
Cups by Thick Girl.
Cups by Thick
Girl. Okay. I'm gonna check you out.
Thank you.
But y'all have a good night. I'm gonna take y'all down.
Good night, good boy. What do you want to look at TV again?
Good night, everybody. Good night.
Have a nice night, y'all.
Nighty night. See you on your show in a couple of days, good boy.
All right.
Yes,
bye-bye,
sir.
y'all.
All right, y'all. Y'all be safe. Enjoy your trip tomorrow, SoDebNair.
I will. Thank you. I will try. All right, y'all. If y'all already don't know, make sure if y'all are here late, make sure you go ahead and hit that notification button, get notified when I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment in the comments to keep me in the algorithm. And tell a friend. And I'm out. Love you guys. Bye.